Hello, everybody. Welcome on in. Oh my goodness. What a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday it is. Wow. Today, what a day. Oh my goodness. Hi, Adam, Yara, Nicholas. Hello, AE, Quaz, Martin. Let me get myself together. It's a good day when I'm happy, even though YouTube Studio changed the layout of their thing and now I don't know where anything is. Martin, Eliza, hello, Anthony, Chloe, Belly, Lucy, Katie, Sarah, hello, Kat, Existential, Kylie, Katie, Grace, hello. So excited for the showcase. Listen, okay. So many things to discuss. I don't even know where to start. Your Dream Snap result is amazing. Wait, really? How did you do? From all around, hello. Okay, let me start by going to Scrooge's shop and everything. Listen, today, simple. Reset, quests, talking. That's all there is about that. Starting obviously with like Scrooge, and we'll look at all the reset stuff. And then we'll get into quests because I haven't done any with Cogsworth or Lumiere apart from actually getting them into the valley. And I would like to have all of them done by the showcase. Oh, wait, no, stop. You didn't submit it? I'm so sorry. That's horrible. Candia, hello. Joey, wait, that's especially horrible because it's just after the update when moonstones, they're so necessary. So very necessary. It's the second time you've done that. Oh no. I think there was only one time I didn't submit a Dream Snap because I think I was out of town. And that still keeps me up at night a little bit. But today is a wonderful day. They officially put up the showcase live stream. Okay, they put up the showcase live stream, but just like how you can schedule it in advance. Like usually I schedule my streams the morning before they happen in the afternoon for me. They went ahead and scheduled their live stream. I believe I put the link in the description box. If you haven't seen where that is, I'm sure it's also linked on their socials. It's on their YouTube page. You all probably know this because you're here at a live stream. It's under the live category. There's like videos, playlists, live, posts, XYZ. If you go under live, you'll see it. Showcase 2025. Very exciting. It's going to be at 1 p.m. Eastern time, which is an hour before our usual stream time for me. I will probably be going live at noon Eastern time next week. I can talk for an hour. I feel like we could talk for an hour before the showcase happens. Just get excited and talk about random stuff. And then watch the showcase together. Obviously do the deepest dive we can manage. And it'll be great. Really looking forward to it. Yana, hello. Your last 3 Dream Snaps you've spent like 3 hours on, and oh, they flopped so hard. I'm so sorry. That's such a disappointment. I try not to spend too long on my Dream Snaps, certainly when I'm not streaming. If I'm streaming, I don't mind as much because like we're chatting. It's not that big of a deal, but when I'm not streaming, I cannot spend more than like 30 minutes on a Dream Snap. I feel like, yeah, I simply cannot do it. Shayla, hello. We talked for an hour last time. You loved it. I feel like we did start an hour early last time, didn't we? So I think we can swing it again. Spent like 2 hours last time. Did we spend 2? We spent a long time afterwards talking. I want to say I started 30 minutes to an hour before the showcase started though. But sometimes it's hard for me to remember that kind of thing. Also, it was a whole year ago. K-Bay, hello. You got 4K, congratulations. Yeah, how did everyone do on their Dream Snaps? I got 4,000 moonstones, which was amazing. I also bought stuff on my Switch, and I realized I had a few extra moonstones there, so that was a very pleasant surprise. I was happy about that. At least you're not too salty. You like these premium items, but you can definitely live without for now. Well, that's good. I am going to... I'll just stand here while we go through all the reset stuff. Hi, Michelle. Hello. You got 600. I'm sorry, Chloe. Hopefully next week is a little better. 4K Quaz, 900. Such a good snap too. Listen, some of my Dream Snaps that have been like my favorite things that I've created, just sometimes they don't do well. And I do feel a little salty about it sometimes. I try not to take it too personally because Dream Snaps is kind of like this big wild world of mystery and confusion, but There was one in particular. I think it was like whichever one everyone was doing like Hercules stuff. It was meant to be like Grecian something something or some, I don't know what it was, but I did like a dream snap with me wearing the Queen Clarion outfit and Hades was in it, and I did it in Mythopia, and I thought it looked really good actually, but it didn't do very well. To be fair, you did it right before, so at least it's some moonstones. That's true, that's true. 4K on 2 accounts, 1200 on the other. Nice. Put in 3 hours and got 1200. I'm so sorry. Yeah, that doesn't feel like rewarding time to moonstone ratio, you know? You got 4K, which you're really pleased with. One of your favorite snaps ever. Amazing. Got 4K for the second week in a row. Congratulations. Hi, Zara. Congrats on your 4K. You have an exam next Wednesday. It will be over before the showcase. Oh, nice. You just discovered the channel and thought that I wasn't sharing videos anymore. You know, I don't make short form. Well, okay. Y'all are bullying, not bullying. That's really dramatic. I'm bullying myself. That was me projecting. Y'all are very politely and patiently inquiring about when my Storybook Vale tour video is going to be up. It will be eventually. But I do live stream all the time, probably more than people want. I'm here every day almost. You'll get by. Hopefully you'll have enough to pick apart the Encore collection. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Any moonstones are good moonstones for sure. You got 1500. Nice. What do I think of the Potion Masters challenge? You know, that's what it is this week. It's been on the screen, but I haven't been looking at it because I've been looking at chat. It's a decor challenge, Potion Master's Lair. It's time to create a bewitching space for your inner spellcaster. Think potions, cauldrons, critters, spellbinding ingredients, work your magic. How do I feel about it? It's cute. It's a nice theme. I didn't get the premium star path yet, so I don't have a lot of those rewards, but I feel like between some of the base game stuff that we have and like the Yzma stuff and the star path rewards that I do have, I feel like I'm gonna have enough to put together something cute. I don't know what I'm gonna do for this. We'll either do it on our members stream this Friday or on Sunday stream, depending on how far along we get in our questing today. You're gonna flop so hard on this? Oh no. Yana, that's very sweet. I appreciate that. Christian, Joanna, hello, hello. You're so ready for this one. You made an Ursula's Potions bar when you first got the game. Oh, that sounds perfect. In the premium shop this week, we have this witchy kitty that we saw in the trailer. It's pretty cute. Actually, I was going to say that my kind of one complaint about this is similar to that one Moonstone bundle witchy outfit that we had, where I feel like some of the texture looks a little bit flat, but actually at least close up like this in the premium shop, it almost looks like it has a little bit of like a shimmery sparkly texture on the hat. Not sure if that's gonna come across on stream, but that's nice. I like the cute little bell on the collar. That's cute. We have this Yzma costume dress, which is, you know, amazing. I love it. I love it. We have this Potion Brewer's House, which we did see in... Where did we see this? The developer update video. It was on the island that we're going to be able to go to for the event that's going to be starting later this month. It's really cute. This kind of dormer situation looks like an eyeball, but I'm okay with that. Disney also has Villain's Cursed Cafe. Oh, yeah. I am very aware of that game, but I've not played it. I like this back here. That's like, I don't know, mechanical. It's giving like inventor, but it's probably a potion brewing spot. And then we have this witchy potion stand, which I feel like we maybe saw in the trailer, right? But it's cute. A little spot where you got your herbs and flowers and things drying out. You've got your potions that you can, I mean, not actually sell, but it looks like you sell them. It's really, really cute. I like it. Favorite song from the life of a showgirl? You know, I don't know if I have a favorite song, but what one was stuck in my head today? Every day it's been a different song. I can't remember now. I think Honey has been the one in my head today. And I've been vibing. We also have this Haunted Holiday motifs bundle with motifs of the Sanderson sisters, kind of flying objects. Okay. And this compass rose kind of motif from the Haunted Holiday Star Path. Dream bundle, Star Path, limited time deals. We have the Yzma's cabinet bundle. These a lot larger than you would anticipate. This one you could see in one of the Dream Snap example pictures. It's very large. This also very large. Same with this. And also, I mean, it does say giant potion. It's very giant. And then we have recommended. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and look at these things. The beach is not the vibe, but it will be the vibe for today because that's where it's bright and there's space. You feel like the dress is iconic? I agree. I certainly agree. Okay, newest. Yes! I kind of love this. I love this earring clipping on this side a little less, but it's kind of iconic. The dress texture does feel like a teeny bit flat. Like it's got the wrinkles, that's nice, but like the actual texture of the fabric itself. I like that the underside is purple though. That's a nice detail. The Wicked for Good trailer was amazing. You cried. We haven't even talked about that yet. I'll have to get to that. I need time to mentally prepare, emotionally prepare to talk about Wicked. Oh, I should have also here. Equipped. Get rid of, I don't know, this blue fox for now. And Witchy Kitty. Very cute. Is the tail of the dress clipping into the ground? It certainly looks to be, yes. Oh, yeah, and our, okay. It is iconic, and also, it looks like the the train of the dress is going straight down into the ground instead of lying on the ground. And our little feet clip through the back pretty aggressively, I will say. It would be one thing if we could, well, you know what? I'm not even going to try that. I was going to say you could probably put some socks on that would make it look slightly, I will try it. That will make it look slightly less intense with the clipping, but also we shouldn't have to do that if we're paying moonstones. No, that's still bad. I mean, it's a little less bad. The clipping is still there, but it's slightly less noticeable or aggressive, I suppose. Hi, Momo. Yeah, that is probably, well, okay, so I would probably do something like this just to minimize the distraction for myself of seeing my skin tone clipping through the dress, because it's a little bit easier for your eye to gloss over it when you're wearing black socks, like the dress is black. But then, oh, well, I guess you can't, it's, I will probably wear it like this, and I also hope they fix it. The Witchy Kitty has the same cat pose, but it is cute. The hat does clip into our face also, though. Okay. Constructive criticism. I enjoy the outfit. I enjoy the cat. And even though we can get moonstones for free, in air quotes, through the game, right? Moonstones are, by many people, purchased for real world money. So if we're getting this for essentially real money equivalent, I would really hope that we didn't have whatever is happening here, whatever happens with us running and our foot moving through our dress, and us taking a picture and having the cat's hat intersect with our face. You know? And there are probably ways that you can minimize the way that it looks. Like if I were wearing a hat, it might kind of shield it a little bit more, but the point is, I feel like we shouldn't have to do that, you know? Yeah, like the hat, us wearing a hat and the cat wearing a hat kind of makes it a little less aggressive looking, but we shouldn't have to do that if we're buying something for kind of real world currency equivalent, in my opinion. Okay, let me put this back on for now. Just what I was wearing, equip outfit. I will take the witchy kitty with me for now though. Why not? Cute. And then we have a furniture, oh, and a house. You kind of like the dress, but would rather save for the dress and wings we saw in the trailer. That was a cute dress. Not my go-to aesthetic typically, but the actual design of it looked really good. This is teensy tiny. This is kind of like the same-ish footprint. Well, no, this is even smaller than our player house. This is just like a tiny wee little thing. I kind of like that though. What does it look like with, oh, where'd she go? Here. Do I have the purple, please stop. The purple cottage out. I do. Okay, I want to look at it with the cottages. Partially because I think it would look good with them. Partially to see the size. It's tiny. And we also have this witchy potion stand. Okay, let's go look at them. You much prefer the small houses to the huge ones. I do too. I think they're easier to fit in builds. Especially because I like to build with multiple houses, usually in the same space. So when they're small, it's easier to kind of tuck them in with each other. I feel like it is smaller than all of these houses, but it's not so much smaller, except maybe than this tavern, that it looks weird with these houses. Because I do think that's a thing sometimes when the houses are so dramatically different in size. You put them next to each other and it looks odd. But I don't think that's really happening here. Yeah, I think it looks fine with these. Yeah, the dormer definitely looks like an eyeball. I like the sparkly potions in the window. They do have a little animation. They have sparkles around them, and then some of the bottles, not the vials, they have little bubbles, animated bubbles in them. It's really cute. You're gonna have to pin it. It's cute. The door, the potion bottle on it is like 3-dimensional. So it's not something that's inlaid into the door. It's like sticking out of the door, which is really interesting. I like this little potion sign. The kind of industrial metalwork. Oh, and then this window also has potions with the same sparkle effect in the bubbles. You regret buying Lady Tremaine's manor? It seems too small. I like it, but I usually put it with the cabins, kind of. Not cabins, like cottages. It's certainly not giving manor sized, but I do still think it's cute. Yeah, I really like that house. And then we have this potion selling stall, which actually, wait a second. The roof is pretty much the same as this. This might be an odd thing to point out, but I feel like this little awning moment was meant to match this, and this doesn't. This looks like more of a pale blue or gray on the lighter sides of this awning, and these stripes are white. I don't know if they were for sure supposed to match, but based on the way the rest of the stuff is, actually, it doesn't really match at all. The wood tones are completely different. I don't need it to necessarily, but I do feel like having them in the same week, having this being like a potion making shop house kind of thing, and having this being a potion selling stall, I feel like it would make sense if they did match a little bit more. Like, this is way of a lighter, creamier kind of stony texture than on this house, which is kind of more of a deeper, worn tan kind of look. And then this is a warmer orangey wood, and this is kind of a more neutral, darker wood. You can enter this, yes. So if you wanted, we're pretty tall compared to this, but you could take a picture with your character in here. You'd kind of have to angle up a little bit, probably even more so if you're having like the mask frame avatar, because I am pretty sure they're taller than these ones. Dream snap done. I mean, it works. You're so excited for the showcase. Your boss gave you the day off and you just want the date for the DLC so you can put in for it off too. Yeah. It's supposed to be in November sometime, right? Oops, didn't mean to do that. I do really like this though. I wonder actually, wait a second. I feel like maybe I'm, no. Okay. It would have been really cool, not a necessity, but it would have been really cool if on this kind of counter looking space, they had a couple slots where you could put decor items, you know? Like if just this little bit was like a table functionally, or like a shelf or something. That would have been really neat. Okay. Watching old lives, loved the daily questions and valley visits. I never visited anyone else's valley, but I had some people over here. We were doing kind of like what's not a treasure valley because it was all stuff that I got legitimately and had people from the community donate. But we're kind of like treasure valley adjacent. But then all this weird stuff started happening with multiplayer, and I'm too anxious about my game to have people coming over to my valley currently. But I should still have, actually, I might have deactivated it, but I do, potentially surprisingly, update the question of the day. No one just uses it anymore, so we may not have seen it in a while. I might have it deactivated though, because I deactivated it recently when we were doing something, because I felt like, oh, on update day, because I felt like it was going to clutter up the chat if someone did decide to use it. You don't know how to use it? Question of the day. Oh, it's exclamation mark qotd. I have a list of commands in the description box of the streams, actually. Random things that people can use. I do think I actually forgot to add Cogsworth and Lumiere to the friend and like the friend info ones. Favorite item from the shop this week? Probably, I think probably the house. It's generally hard for something to beat out a house in the premium shop for me. But yeah, this week is no different. I really like the Potion Brewer's house. Thank you for the sip reminder. Yeah, Zara, I think I think that the band stuff has resolved and isn't really happening to people anymore, so I feel like it's probably safe. And yet, my own kind of looming anxieties and sense of dread kind of prevent me, especially on a huge scale like a public stream, prevent me from being willing to take that risk. Okay, I don't know why I'm cleaning up the beach, but we're gonna do this quickly and then we're going to get to questing. While I'm unnecessarily cleaning my beach, this feels like a great time to talk about Wicked. Because not only was today the day that the showcase time was announced, we already knew what day it was going to be. But not only was today the day that the showcase time was announced and they scheduled the stream, so in my mind, there's no takes backs. Today is also the day that tickets went on sale for Wicked for good, and they dropped a little like get your tickets now teaser kind of thing. They did this last year too, and last year it was like they played a couple snippets of different songs over, but it was just like the vocals of the songs over a trailer mix of instrumental, so it sounds kind of odd. They did the same thing this time, like the vocals are not necessarily matching the instrumental that's played underneath it, but oh my goodness, I wasn't gonna watch it because I famously said this entire time that I didn't want to hear snippets of the new songs that they are writing specifically for the movie. I felt really strongly about that, and also my sister watched the snippet and she was like, just leave the room, I'll watch it, I'll let you know whether I think you should watch it or not. I walked back into the room after she watched it. She looked like she had just learned the meaning of life. Like she looked like she had just ascended into like the astral plane or something. I had to watch it. And oh my goodness, I cried. We both cried. We sobbed for like, it was so dramatic. We sobbed for like 10 minutes after we watched it. The snippet of No Place Like Home in particular, oh, wrecked me. The snippet of the girl in the bubble did not dispel my current theory that it's going to be a little bit like My Once Upon a Time from Descendants 3, but I'm still not mad at it. Oh, I did disable the question of the day for today. I need to reinstate it. Okay. At your service, start the quest. Also, oh my goodness, I missed the most important part. We bought our tickets. We're going to be seeing Wicked on the 17th of November in like one of the early screenings, and I am so excited. I'm so excited. I'm also incredibly tempted to buy tickets to the Wicked and Wicked for Good double feature that they're going to be starting on the 20th. But I think they're going to be doing multiple showings of it because I really want to watch them back to back. As is, I'm probably going to watch Wicked on the 17th anyway in the comfort of my own home before I go and watch For Good in the theaters, but seeing it back to back in theaters, my goodness. Maya, hello. Lucy, listen, you should not be shocked. What should be shocking to you is that we waited a whole 30 minutes to talk about Wicked, okay? Lumiere, okay. Tink, it is so good to see you. I'm afraid I find myself a bit lost here in the valley. I could use a friendly point in the right direction. I'd love to help you. Wait, you're seeing it on the 17th too, Isabel? Oh my goodness. So you say you're feeling lost? Alas, it is true. If I am not serving and entertaining, then I do not know what to do. You need to relax, like you're on a vacation. Relaxing is not a problem for me, I assure you. But I am looking for something more, a true purpose. What did you do in the castle that was so fulfilling? I was some maitre d', of course. I turned mealtime into an exquisite experience. I hosted, I entertained, I ensured all guests felt welcome. Sounds like this was your true calling. To me, it was the greatest joy. Then why stop? We have some restaurants here in the valley that maybe may be able to use your expertise. Let's go talk to Remy at his restaurant and see if he needs a maitre d'. Okay, I might actually move Belle and Beast Castle to the valley just while I do these quests, because I feel like that way it's easier to track people down if I need to. Let's head to the valley. Let's go. Oh, I also forgot. There was a snippet of. I need to clear a little bit of space here. There was a snippet of "As Long as You're Mine," which is not my favorite song. I just find it a little bit anticlimactic. It's like there's something about it that like just feels kind of repetitive in a way that just doesn't enthuse me as much as a lot of the other songs in Wicked. But hearing the vocals that they shared of Jonathan Bailey in As Long as You're Mine, I was like, oh, you know, I might like this song now. We'll see, we'll see. It might end up getting me. You got full body chills from that clip? It was good. Not that I expected it to not be good, but it was very good. And then we got a little bit of Thank Goodness again, I think, and we got a little bit more of No Good Deed. Both stunning, obviously. As Long as You're Mine, The Girl in the Bubble, No Place Like Home. I think that was all of them. It's a lot though for a 1 minute teaser that we got little clips of all of those songs. Where is Belle and Beast's house? Can we put these in alphabetical order or release order or something, please? That's Prince Eric's. No. Oh, yes. There we go. Perfect. You were trying to get your tickets for an hour before it let you. Yes, I got so upset. First of all, I signed up to get a text notification when the tickets went on sale. You know what I didn't get? A text notification. I was expecting them to go on sale maybe at noon or something. They went on sale at 8 o'clock my time. I wasn't even awake fully at that point. I noticed at 8:20, and when I was trying to order the tickets, I think there was an issue with Fandango. It wasn't letting me. But I was finally able to get through, thankfully. You're wondering if you should listen to the soundtrack before you see the movie or if you should wait. If you are unfamiliar with the movie, I would say wait, because there are some very revealing things in the songs about plot points, especially on this movie soundtrack. They're adding a song that is from the musical, but was never on the musical soundtrack because they thought it was too much of a spoiler. But even the other songs, one in particular, is big plot spoilers. You were driving to work in the same thing, so you waited till around 9:30. Yeah, I was able to get through after like 10 minutes or so, but I was worried the tickets in my area were gonna be gone. Hi Remy, have you considered hiring a maitre d' for your restaurant? Actually, I have. All the best restaurants in France have amazing maitre d's running the dining rooms. Why do you ask?
Hello, my friend.
Oh, Lumiere's like, me. Because Lumiere here is the best maitre d' around. He's the most charming candelabrum you'll ever meet. Really? Wow, that would be great. I'd love to have that.
How marvelous.
Oh, merci, you won't regret this. In fact, our chef has the most delicious French spices and breads and recipes back home that you might like to consider for your menu. You settle in here, Lumiere, and I'll return to your realm to find the French spices, French bread, and recipe pages for you. Not just because I'm kind, but because you literally can't return. Okay, let's go get it. If the best restaurants have them, then Remy doesn't need one. Listen, shots fired. Why did we offer Remy first anyway? We could have offered Tiana. I'm sick and tired of this game forcing me to work for the betterment of the rat. I did not agree to this. I'm Team Tiana. Even if it's not an established rivalry within the valley, I know that it is. They're the only two restaurants in town. We don't have that many people who eat here. I need to support my girl. Okay. What is... Oh, an egg. I was like, what's this? Still an egg. Okay. It would make sense if things were at the table. No, of course not. That's a story page, I think, so I don't need that. As far as I know, we don't have kitchens in this realm. No, no, no. Please don't sit. Why did you take out the camera? Glad it's not just you still finding eggs. Oh no, I decided that I didn't need to keep going to the realms after a while, so I'm sure there are multiple realms that have eggs lying around them. I think that's also story pages. Some of these locales I remember. Oh! French recipe book, one of the great recipes of French cuisine. Okay. Nope, that's my critter companion. Did I know that critter companions come to the realms with you? We found another recipe book. Oh, we need 3 of them. And 3 spices, it literally tells me where they are. French bread in the back room. French spices in the garden. The back room. Bread, bread, bread. Open storage. That's a page with neat cursive writing. Is this the back room? Open storage. No. Thanks for lurking, Yana. I appreciate it. We opened that storage. Other storage for me to open? Oh, there's literally bread right there. Beautiful. You used the cakes and trophies for the memories for the star path. Ah. Wait, when were the cakes and trophies around? Here's a French spice. And okay, I need you all to be really brutally honest with me. How likely do we think it is? We'll have a formal vote on the day of. How likely do we think it is that we're going to see Atlantis on this next roadmap? Is that a complete and utter pipe dream? Or do we think there's a possibility? Where am I? Oh, there. 5 out of 10. I don't love those odds. Return to Chez Remy with the French items. 25%, even worse. For the Inside Out event, but you completed it last time, so didn't bother opening any last time. I completed it last time too. I don't even remember where the trophies or the cakes appeared. Are they inside realms and villager homes? Because that would be why I didn't know they existed. Think it'll be later next year. That's what I think too. If it happens, I do think it probably will be in the latter half of next year instead of the front half, but even that feels like me. Okay, counter offer. Counter offer. What if it's next summer? Because I feel like this summer, the Peter Pan update was kind of like a story update. What if they give us a story update next summer and it's Atlantis? I feel like there's a not 0% chance of that. You'd say 1 out of 10. Oh my goodness.
Hello.
Naisha, hello. 750% chance. Not you mean 50%. You'd love for Atlantis to be even mentioned, but it looks like the next update's releases will be more geared towards mainstream IPs. Maybe. It's just like so much of the game lore addresses it. I feel like it's necessary. In addition to the fact that I just love it. Oh, Tink, am I glad to see you? I'm not so sure Lumiere is the right fit for Chez Remy. Oh no, why not? Turns out he's really into entertainment with dinner. But my restaurant's not exactly the right place for that. It's a quiet little bistro. He broke dishes and splattered food everywhere doing some sort of welcome number for the guests. But that sounds fun. Remy, you don't have taste. Oh, it does, just maybe not for my restaurant. Poor Lumiere. He loves being a maitre d'. It's too bad dinner and a show doesn't work here. Beg pardon, but did y'all say something about dinner and a show? Speaking of Anika Nani Rose, she's going to be in the new Critical Role show, but the animated show, not the campaign, the Mighty Nine. She's in it, and so is Auli'i Cravalho from Moana. They're both going to be in the Mighty Nine. Very exciting. 2 Disney princesses. Beg pardon, but did y'all say something about dinner and a show? I did. Lumiere's been helping Remy here as his maitre d', but it's a bit of a mismatch. Maybe I can help then. My restaurant could use a maitre d' as well, and we just love live entertainment. I imagine Tiana saying this with a side eye towards Remy. That's perfect. I think so too. I think you and Lumiere would work great together. Phew, that's a relief. I really didn't want to hurt his feelings. Now that we have a plan, I'll clean up Chez Remy so Lumiere can get started at his new job right away. Eternity Isle would have been so perfect for Atlantis to be introduced, and they kind of dropped the ball with that one. Okay, I agree partially, and also I disagree partially, because I really do truly believe with all of the talk of the ancient civilization in the base game, it really makes sense for Atlantis to come in a free update, because that's what the ancient civilization they're referring to feels like. Meet Tiana and Lumiere inside Tiana's palace. Okay. How do you get the Halloween castle? It was in the premium shop last week. So unfortunately, if you didn't buy it last week or pin it, you'll have to wait till it comes back through your recommended section or through another avenue in here. I do feel like there's a very strong chance. Well, actually, when do we think the Encore bundle will be? I feel like there's a fairly strong chance it'll come in the Encore bundle. The only thing that makes me kind of wonder if that will be true or not is whether they're going to start Encore bundles towards the very end of the update cycle, which would probably be December. But I feel like it would make sense for them to bring it back one more time before Halloween, you know? Yeah, exactly, AE. I'm surprised that the castle isn't there all month. Candia, thank you for that so much. Yeah, please, if you haven't already, press the like button if you're having a good time. It helps my channel out so much. YouTube has been doing YouTube things recently, and your girl could use the boost. Certainly could. Okay. Talk to Lumiere. Oh, there we go. We can top it all off with some delicious desserts. Okay. That's it.
Have you got something cooking?
You can see them expanding the expansions we already have for sure. It would make sense in your opinion. I don't think they will, because I feel like they sold us a product for a price. And if they're giving free updates to that, it's additional work for them that they don't have to do, that they could be spending on either the actual free updates for everybody or on other paid content. And I don't think they'll make paid expansions for existing expansions, because that's kind of generally frowned upon in the gaming community anyway. And even if it weren't, from a business standpoint, it doesn't make the most sense, because you're automatically limiting the pool of players who might purchase it. Like, if you're making paid content, you want it to be as appealing to as many people as possible, but if you make it for a DLC, the only people that are going to be interested in that possibly are the people who already have the DLC, and not everybody will get every DLC. Welcome, Tink. Madame Tiana and I were just discussing some ideas. I'm so excited to hear about them. You'll see, Lumiere and I have big plans. We've decided to host a romantic evening for the residents of this fine valley. Dinner by candlelight, beautiful music, and decorations to make the event big and bold. That sounds romantic. Indeed it does. We could use your help with a few things, Tink, if you have the time.
It is too much.
Ah, yes, we were hoping you would make a romantic arch for the restaurant. We'd like it to represent the styles of both Madame Tiana and myself. And I'd love it if you could make some desserts for the event. My hands are so full already. Of course, I'll craft a romantic arch. And I've got those 3 French dessert recipes I collected from your realm. I'll cook those for the special evening.
We must
Okay.
see each other again soon.
Craft the romantic arch, cook some French desserts. Those desserts being a crepe, pastry cream and fruits, and souffle. Okay, let me go to my house. I could have cooked in Tiana's, but I feel like she's cooking other things, preparing. Makes sense for me to let her have her kitchen and for me to use my own. Okay. Can I also, since I know these recipes already, am I able to? No, I can't drop them. I remember you used to be able to drop the books. At least I believe you used to be able to. It'd be cool if they added some bonus quests that open up if you happen to have a DLC, like, hey, go bother Jafar because he's starting mess with Aladdin and Jasmine. It would be cool if they added those. I feel like that would be a nice touch for, like, a free update, though. Like, when we got Aladdin and Jasmine in the free update, it's like, you get them anyway, but if you have a DLC, it opens up this quest. Kind of like what they did for, I guess, was that Flynn and Rapunzel? Even though they're both from DLCs, but it's kind of the same principle. Pastry, cream, and fruits. And souffle. We haven't even finished one quest, and we're 45 minutes into stream. That does not bode well. Craft the romantic arch. Ooh, this is beautiful. Wait, does this look good with the gazebo that we have? We can craft more of these? Oh my goodness. You love this item? I'm glad that it's letting us craft more of them. Place the romantic arch in front of Tiana's palace. Okay, I will try to find some space. Probably squeeze it in there. It looks so good. Yeah. The white with the kind of like wisteria kind of vibes. This is beautiful. I need to pop this over here. I have a lot of gazebos now. It looks nice in front of her restaurant door also. It does, actually. I like that the vines are coming out from the ground. Well, I mean, listen, I understand upon saying this that it does make sense that vines would come out of the ground. I like that the vines are coming out of the ground and wrapping themselves around the thing. I think that looks really good. And yes, it does look good. Oh, now I feel like I need to make this big, like, garden with these two things. You put her restaurant in the exact same spot. I feel like it's the best spot for it because her house is very long in this dimension and this space is like shaped like it, so it just nestles in very nicely. It feels nice and tucked away. Oh my!
Hello, my friend.
Lumiere, what is going on here? I do not know, Tink. It's as if the items are moving on their own. Is Merlin responsible for this? What could be the cause of this? I don't know what is going on. Whatever it is, we need to clean up this mess before any diners notice.
Farewell.
Remove this. Sure. You also have a seating area there overlooking the glade. It's the perfect setup for it. Great minds think alike. Oh, I did not mean to pet you. You're actually in my way a little bit, cat, unfortunately. Okay. Give. Got the fiery thorns from the bonus rewards and they have 0 fire on them. Wait, the fiery thorns from the bonus rewards. I don't remember
That's
those.
the one I wanted to see.
I caught all of these items that were flying around the restaurant. Flying? How is that possible? There has to be a logical explanation. Yes, magic. I agree, there is only one possibility. Are you gonna say a ghost? The restaurant is haunted. Is Lumiere famously, canonically obsessed with ghosts? I have seen it before back at our castle. Cogsworth didn't believe it, but this time we have proof. I'm not sure that's the reason, but either way, we need to fix this quickly. I can't have my customers stuck in flying furniture. Tiana's right. We need a little more evidence before we start claiming we have a haunted anything. Everything is cleaned up now. Let's all just keep our eyes open. If something else happens, we can investigate further. Okay. Well, that's that. Could we just keep questing with Lumiere for now? And then we'll transfer over to Cogsworth maybe here, there, and everywhere. Tink, I fear Madame Tiana's restaurant is losing guests. As her maitre d', I simply cannot allow this to happen. As Tiana's best friend, I can't allow this to happen. How can I help? First, we must find out why the guests do not wish to dine there anymore. It could be the, haunting of the restaurant. So we are in agreement. I suspect the strange things happening are scaring people off. The only way to know for sure is to ask. I'll talk to some villagers and see why they don't want to dine at Tiana's palace anymore. Yes, that is brilliant, and I shall keep watch for more ghostly happenings. Feels kind of silly to say no ghost when we have ghost pets. I feel like I, as my character, don't think it's definitely not a ghost. I just feel like there are so many possibilities that to say it's certainly, absolutely, undisputedly a ghost is a little bit silly. It could be any. What is this mail? A haunting mystery, mon ami. I thank you for what? Thank you for your help investigating the strange limitations and occurrences at Tiana's palace. I thought I had found the perfect opportunity to be a host extraordinaire, but it seems we have a new challenge. I'll be ever vigilant for any further spirit activity. Your friend, Lumiere. P.S. Lumiere has asked me to help him write to you, so I'll be taking dictation for all of his correspondence. Belle. Okay, thanks, Belle. Appreciate you. Wait.
Hello.
Tink, have you spoken to Lumiere? I went to Tiana's palace recently and things were strange. Yes, that's what I'm looking into right now. Did you witness anything unexplainable? Yes, there were a number of objects moving around on their own. But you must be used to that, right? This was different. If it helps, the commotion started in the kitchen area. Interesting. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you. Hi, Lady Danbury.
I've never seen a kingdom like this before.
Thanks for lurking, my little corner. Where is Miss Minnie Mouse? Oh, there you are. Hey, Minnie. I actually feel like I need to go and change people's stream styles. Oh, Minnie, I wanted to ask you about your experiences eating at Tiana's palace. Oh, I adore Tiana, and her food is delicious. I'm sensing a but coming. But the restaurant was a little strange the last time I was there. What do you mean? Well, I saw some plates moving all by themselves, and everything felt familiar, but not in a good way. Like the here and there. It reminded me of being trapped in the here and there. Interesting. Thanks, Minnie. I'll be investigating this with Lumiere. Hopefully, you'll be able to enjoy Tiana's palace again soon. Okay.
I hope to see you again.
You just changed a bunch out of summer fits for the season. Yeah, it feels right. I like changing my characters every now and then. Just switching things up. What are you wearing? Let's move you back to your little... Oh. I wish it would let me stay here, though. Sure. We'll change you too. We've got Belle. You can stay in that for now, because I'm going to get you this one soon. So that's fine. Fairy Godmother, we don't need the winter look yet. Anna, let's put this one on. I haven't seen you in this in a while. Elsa, you can be this one. Some brought you back to the well, others didn't. You wonder what triggers that? I think it's... Sorry, that is so loud. I think it's like if they're in a building, it won't bring you to the well. Like if they're in Scrooge's or Remy's or Tiana's or something, or maybe even if they're in their house, I think it won't bring you to the well animation. But if they're hanging around outside, it will. Daisy, for now. Oh, have you been? When did I put you in that? Whatever, you can stay in that. We'll give you this one, Donald. You can be the Great Goofini. Mickey can be Mickey the Magician, of course. Minnie? I don't think I actually ever looked at you in this mermaid Minnie outfit. I don't think I really left her in it for a long time if I did. You can be mermaid Minnie. Then Scrooge, you'll be normal Scrooge again. I really like Moana in that dream style, so I'm not going to change her. I don't like the Monsters University one, so I'm not going to change that. I don't know why. The varsity jacket looking things just don't really do it for me. Ariel. You haven't been a mermaid in a very long time, so I'll do that. Feel the need to sneeze. Tiana, I need you fancier. Sorry, I sneezed. You finally got 4K moonstones after a 2.5 streak. Congratulations. That's amazing. You can just be normal Merlin. And you can be Blue Buzz. And you can be Dapper Wally. Beautiful. Okay, everyone should have new and improved looks for the most part. Look for ghostly clues in both Remy's and Tiana's restaurants. You made Scrooge normal because maybe he thought he was still on vacation and that's why he wasn't giving you anything. You know what? That's an interesting thought. Hopefully that works in my favor. I still don't have the fence, which is just mean, you know? Okay. Probably the other two are in Remy's. You thought the showcase was today? No, it's next Wednesday.
I smell like a wet.
Definitely needed it for the potion shop, although it's kind of small. Oh, yeah. The moonstones. I got you. Yeah, anytime it's update time, I feel like I really need my moonstones to be coming through. Haunted blueberries. These blueberries have been touched by a spirit. Supernatural stick pile. What is going on with this weird pile of haunted debris? Mysterious tablet. What is this? You have 220 moonstones? That's really rough. I'm so sorry. Am I doing a watch party or streaming after the showcase? I'm doing a watch party. We did the past 2 years as well. So I'll probably be starting the stream at noon Eastern time, which is like an hour before the showcase starts. We'll just chat about anything and everything as we kind of get ready for it. Then we'll watch it together. I'll try to be as chill as possible while we watch it. And then afterwards, we'll kind of like break it down, just fangirl over all the new things. It'll be great. Final predictions for the two to be determined characters for Wish Blossom. We have Snow White, Tinkerbell, and Snow White, Tinkerbell, Maximus. We have what, 2 more characters and 3 more horses or something? I think, I don't know. I feel like I do think we'll probably get a Winnie the Pooh character. Who do I think the villain's gonna be? It's gonna be, I think if I had to pick one, probably, I don't know, Evil Queen or Hans. I don't know. Bonjour, mon ami. You are just in time. There have been some developments here. I noticed. I found more mysterious stuff around the restaurant. And not just that, Tink. It seems the haunting always starts in the kitchen, followed by chirping noises and flying objects. Chirping noises? We, like a small, sad animal. Seems clear that we're dealing with something supernatural and a little scary, so we need an expert to help us out. Let's talk to Jack Skellington and see if he has any ideas. Okay. Plot twist, what if there is no villain? See, I would think that that would be a possibility, except for the fact that I'm pretty sure it was on Steam. It was somewhere in an official description. I think it confirmed that there was going to be a villain. Y'all can let me know if Steam was not the place that that was, but I thought it was the Steam description. You think it'll be Evil Queen? I feel like probably Evil Queen, but I feel like, I don't know. Evil Queen taking over like a ranching island feels weird to me. Not to say that it won't happen just because it feels weird, but I don't know. I feel like she needs something more glamorous. Who do I think will be on the roadmap? I think if we don't get a Winnie the Pooh character in the DLC, I think there will be a Winnie the Pooh realm. I kind of feel like there will be a Winnie the Pooh realm though. I feel like Winnie the Pooh realm, Hercules realm, maybe Raya as an update. But if we get Raya, yeah, because, well, we're getting the princess with the DLC, but the last time we had a princess was Sleeping Beauty. When was the last time we had a free princess though? Oh, Jasmine, right? If Jasmine was our last base game princess, Aurora DLC, Snow White DLC, I think we'll probably get a princess in the free roadmap, and I think it would be Raya. So I'm guessing Winnie the Pooh realm, Hercules realm, Raya for freezies. I think those are 3 guesses. Oh, Cinderella, that's true, that's true. I could still see Raya, though. Bambi realm all the way. I don't foresee one happening in the first half of the year, but maybe at some point. Yeah, Cinderella will be our last free for the year. I was not taking that into account. Wait, who am I talking to? Jack? You think we'll go back to the Toy Story realm? I think if we do, it'll be in the second half of the year, though. I don't think it'll be on the first half of the roadmap, because it seems, at least from this year and last year, they have kind of our early autumn update as a realm double dip. You were saying Asha, but Raya is a good prediction. Yeah, I feel like Raya, because she's an official princess. Unfortunately, Asha is not, even though I love her. And I would like Asha added to the game, I really would. Jack, I need help with a bit of a ghostly mystery. How fascinating, I'm listening. Oh, do we think though, not Nightmare Before Christmas. I don't know, because I'm looking at Jack. Emperor's New Groove? I feel like if I had to pick 4, that I think the first roadmap will probably have 3 updates. Winnie the Pooh, Hercules, Raya. I think that's what it's gonna be. And if I had to pick an order, I think the first update of the year will be a Hercules realm. The second update of the year, I think they'll do the pattern of this year, realm, story, maybe. I could see them doing Hercules, top of the year, Winnie the Pooh, spring, Raya in the summer. Or if they don't do like Raya in the summer, maybe like Emperor's New Groove or Big Hero 6. I would want Atlantis to be that, but I don't think it would be that. Something strange is happening in Tiana's palace. Unknown noises, things moving on their own, and I found these haunted blueberries, a supernatural stick pile, and this mysterious tablet. Minnie said it felt like being in the here and there. Could that have anything to do with it?
Oh.
Perhaps, and I have just the enchantment to help divine if there are more traces of this strange essence anywhere in the valley. I learned it from one of our magical colleagues. Is it complicated? For someone else, perhaps, but it will be no problem for us. We'll need shiny gems from the darkest possible place, as well as shards of light and dark. Anyway, night shards and purified night shards, plus shiny rubies and shiny sapphires should do. Oh, and also pumpkin soup. I have the soup recipe right here for you. How cute would the star be as a companion if we got Asha? Right? It would be great. You need Yzma and Kronk. Has to be back to Toy Story realm, probably. You were thinking Lilo for summer. I don't think we're getting Lilo anytime soon, but I wouldn't mind. From all around, thank you so much for becoming a channel member. I appreciate it. Actually, brief plug, because I don't do that very often at all. We have channel memberships. You can become a member and get cute little emotes, and we do member stream for the Calla Lily tier and above. We do those usually every 2 weeks. Sometimes the schedule gets a bit wibbly wobbly, but it's around every other week. And I appreciate you so much from all around. Make some pumpkin soup and bring them to you and to, yeah, I'll do the things. Thanks, Jack.
Friend. Pleasant screams.
Go ahead and open that on up. It'll be interesting because there's no second or third part to a DLC in the first half of the year. Ooh. Wish Blossom Ranch. Do I think they'll drop a mini DLC of some type in the first half of the year? I almost think they might, but if they do, I don't know if they'll announce it at the showcase, but they might. They really might. That would be really interesting. I kind of hope they do that, especially because we, in the past two showcases, we were getting our DLC announcements, but we hadn't really heard anything of substance about the DLCs before the showcase. This time is a bit different because they announced a fair bit about the DLC before the showcase. So if that frees up a little bit of space in the showcase, they could be like, also look forward to this tiny little mini DLC that we've got coming in the spring or something. That would be interesting. That would be interesting. Wish Blossom Ranch is in November, and they're dropping all of it together. Like with Rift in Time, they had the 3 separate drops throughout the year. With Storybook Vale, they had the drop in November and the drop in like July or whenever that was. But with Wish Blossom Ranch, they're giving it all to us at once in November. All in November. Nothing. December is going to be the free update with Cinderella. I mean, they haven't confirmed it's December, but that's how it's been the past couple of years. It is this year, though, so probably December. Shiny Ruby, Shiny Sapphire, Night Shards, Purified Night Shards. Okay. Give me these and eats. Shiny rubies and shiny sapphire. You just hope we have enough to stay busy. I mean, I think that's gonna be like probably up to how quickly, oops, people decide to finish the DLC, you know? Because if they give everything to you at once, it's gonna be a lot, but I know some people are probably gonna finish it all really quickly. But that's why I kind of think a mini DLC in the spring might be, or the summer, could be happening, where it's like when we would be getting the second drop of the DLC, maybe they've got something much smaller scale that they're gonna be doing, maybe? I don't know for sure. They haven't really shared specific intentions about that recently, but I could see it happening. But I could also see them waiting to announce it until closer to it. You would like something new to the usual roadmap, add a mini DLC with some secondary characters. The thing is, I don't know that they would do just secondary characters because you have to have something that's a big selling point, right? Because they want as many people as possible to buy the DLC because they spent time on it, they're charging money, they want a big profit probably. So I feel like it would have to have either a big character or a big feature, because those are the two things that are gonna convince people that they need it, right? Like if you have exclusively secondary characters, it might be a bit of a harder sell. More people might be like, I don't need that necessarily. Hi, Cinderella. Hello, hello. Give. Or maybe new IRL coin spends, character packs, etc., like we spoke about before. Yeah, when I talk about mini DLCs, I kind of, in my mind, include things like character packs. I think of pretty much anything that you would have to pay real money for that wouldn't necessarily have a map. It could be like one biome, but it could be just characters. It could be like a feature that they add for money. I don't know. It could be anything. Could be like, yeah, a biome and a character and a quest line. Who knows? Ah, exactly what I need to perform this enchantment, and the pumpkin soup will be delicious. Wait, the soup was just a snack? Of course, all the books say never to do spells on an empty stomach, even if you don't have a stomach, strictly speaking. Let's begin. Wait, if you don't have a stomach, how does that eating thing work? That's true, you forgot that you want to buy everything, but not everyone is like that. Yeah, like I want to buy everything, but I feel like a lot of people are more responsible than I am, and they're like, I don't need to spend my money on this, and I'm not overly tempted to spend my money on this, so I won't, you know? But they want to try to get those people too. Do you have something to wear on your eyes, glasses, or a mask, perhaps? I do have this masquerade mask. Wonderful! I'll use the items to enchant your mask. This will allow you to see more traces of the here and there, if that is indeed related to this mystery. Hi, Laura. Hello, hello. That sounds handy. It will be indispensable. Okay, I'll put on the newly enchanted masquerade mask and see if anything shows up.
I must go.
Hi, Kristen. Hello. Looking good. Ah. Prints. More prints. Wait a second. Oh, I need to remove them. I was like, I'm trying to follow them, but no, I'm trying to remove them. But it looks like they were leading around this way. Now what is this? Clear the here and there burrow in Tiana's kitchen. Something escaped the here and there burrow. Follow the spirit trail outside of Tiana's palace. My goodness. It's now loose in the village. Hurry to Lumiere. Interesting that there are no tracks for me to follow. Lumiere. Where are you, my good sir? At your house? Rude. Don't you know we're in the middle of something? There's a here and there something on the loose. Been in grooving. Hey, Belle. She's such a cutie. I've never been fishing before, but I would certainly just set my rod down and read the whole time. Lumiere, did you see that? The here and there spirit trail disappeared. Oh dear, do you think it is loose in the valley now? It must be. Tink, I must admit I am at a loss for what to do next. I think we both need to brainstorm a plan. If you think of any ideas to catch this thing, come find me. Okay. Hey, Brandy. Thank you for the sip reminder. You don't spend as much on other games and you really like this game, so you don't mind spending on something you enjoy. That's usually my like frame of mind as well. I don't really spend money on any games anymore except for this, and I convinced myself it's okay because this is my job. So my friend, where have you been? Spirit hunters, start the quest. Tink, I have a plan to deal with that here and there spirit. Would you like to hear it? Definitely.
Please continue.
I've been speaking with villagers around the valley who have had contact with this here and there spirit. They have all agreed to work with us to solve our mystery. An investigation team sounds exciting. I'm so happy you are pleased, and I promise you, we have the most brilliant minds to assist us. Cogsworth, Madame Tiana, and Mademoiselle Belle, who is particularly interested in learning more about this mysterious being. Okay, let's meet up with them in the Beast Castle so we can discuss this further. Well, that's where we currently are. I will be back. I just want to check my mailbox. You justify the cost of moonstones by saying it's cheaper than going to Disney World. Well, that's a fabulous way to justify anything, almost, because pretty much anything is cheaper than going to Disney World. I love that. Tiana's palace is doing well again, dear Tink. Although we have not completely solved the mystery of this here and there haunting, I am happy to report that customers are returning to Tiana's palace. I believe the mere fact that you are looking into things is enough to put everyone at ease. Let us continue to pursue answers until all is known. Your friend, Lumiere. You've been meaning to say Hades update. It's super fun. Now you know the mechanics you would recommend. Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to put up a poll or not. What I'm kind of thinking for the rest of the month outside of, I almost said D&D, DDV, Dreamlight Valley, outside of typical Dreamlight Valley stuff that we do, you know, twice a week, sometimes more as necessary. I'm thinking of checking out 3 kind of cozy spooky games. One is Beacon Pines, one is Love Ghosty, and one is Cult of the Lamb. I had to think about that. I had to think really hard. Yeah. I've had Beacon Pines for like years. Honestly, I feel like last year and the year before, I probably also was like, we're gonna play Beacon Pines on Halloween. Did we do it? No. This year might be the year. So those are the games that I'm thinking we're gonna play the rest of the month. But then November, I'm trying to get a bit of an idea of what I want to do. So far, the games that are in consideration are Hades, at least trying it, Tears of the Kingdom, and Baldur's Gate. Honestly, Hades is probably a big if because it's also a roguelike. So if we try Cult of the Lamb and I absolutely hate it because it's also a roguelike, we might not even try Hades. But I want to play it though. Not Yana popping in hearing Tears of the Kingdom. You've heard good things about Cult of the Lamb. I've heard a lot of good things about it. Can you be honest about what? Hello? Hello? Lumiere? There we go.
Enchanté.
Okay, everyone. Lumiere says you've all seen more evidence of the here and there in the valley. Yes, I was visiting Elsa in her ice cavern when I noticed a curious animal out of the corner of my eye. Elsa didn't see it, though. And I felt a very unnatural gust of cold air near the mystical cave. Quite unusual for the warm beach. And I decided to investigate the Vitalis mines and saw some strange blue lights there. This is all so confusing. I wish I knew exactly what was going on. Do not worry, mon ami, for we are facing this together. I propose we address the question of why this is happening at the particular time. Well, I've done a little detective work on my own, actually. According to a book I found in the library, the sudden appearance of the here and there things could be a sign that there's a creature in distress. Could it be the here and there spirit we've been seeing? It's hard to say. That's all I was able to learn on my own. I'll use my mystery mask, I don't know why I almost said mysterious mask, to find more evidence of the here and there. Maybe it will tell us more about the spirit and what it needs. Let's go to Elsa's Ice Cavern, the Mystical Cave, and the Vitalis Mines and investigate a little closer.
You're busier than a bee in a flower.
Okay, I don't need you all to talk over each other. You don't think it would translate well streaming-wise because it's so repetitive? Yeah, I feel like that's also something we might be able to assess a little bit trying Cult of the Lamb, because it's the same style of game. Those kinds of games, it's a lot of kind of doing the same thing over and over again, just with like new skills, new like XYZ. So I'm not sure if we'd love it, but we might love it. Who knows? Kind of want this other white bird snippet.
I'm so grateful that Belle sees.
I think. Oh, anyway, let me take this. When am I going to give Belle her gown? Whenever I buy moonstones with real money, probably. Because I actually haven't purchased that bundle yet. Meet Cogsworth in the Mystical Cave. Okay. Oh, hey, Fergie! How's it going, girl? I mean, I have the moonstones for it now, but I don't want to buy moonstones next week, so it'll probably be the week after, because I'd like to be able to get the premium shop next week without buying moonstones.
Do go on.
What a pleasure meeting you here. Spirit hunters. So this is where you felt the cold gust of wind? Yes, that's right. Quite unusual for this part of the beach, I'd say. Unusual, but not wait, can you even feel the cold? That's rude. Unusual, but not unheard of. Ah, I did not know that. We shouldn't ignore it, though. That is true. With all of the here and there things happening, we must investigate further. If the cold gust is from the here and there, we may find more clues somewhere. I'll wear my masquerade mask and... Wait, is it masquerade mask or is it mystery mask? Didn't we just call it mystery mask before? And search the mystical cave for anything unusual.
Carry on then.
Tracks. Okay. I don't know if I actually wanted to remove that. Oh. Probably should have left it. This way? Tracks? Ah, yes. Oh! There we go. Return to Cogsworth with the frozen red passion lily. This red passion lily is frozen! We love that. Such a great descriptor. You support any game but Tears of the Kingdom, yay. I know, like, here's the thing. Tears of the Kingdom would be years in the making. Like, I started playing Breath of the Wild with the intention of finishing so I could play Tears of the Kingdom. The first, like, within a couple months of me starting to stream. I think it was December of 2022? And then we would have started Tears of the Kingdom the first time in, like, April of 2023, and then I think we started it again some point in 2024. Maybe 2025 is the year that we actually start it and finish it. Who knows?
Ah, there you are.
Is there anything with which I can assist? Spirit hunters.
How disappointing.
Frozen flowers. That is odd, is it not? Do such flowers typically grow in the mystical cave? No, these only grow in the frosted heights. How strange.
Now, be on your way.
Tiana saw strange blue lights within the Vitalis Mines in the Sunlit Plateau. Meet Tiana there. I shall. Oops. Here we go. To the Vitalis Mines. Actually, how's my inventory doing? It's fine. Actually, didn't I need these for something? These meals? None of my business. Thanks for lurking, AE. I appreciate you. And thank you everybody who's liked the stream. Really, really appreciate it.
This place is so strange.
Gonna have a little snack. Convenient that we picked this suit to wear today, and we've had to wear the mask for quest matches.
Sure, I'm glad you stopped by.
After such mysterious things started happening in my restaurant, I decided to do a little investigating. And while I was inside the Vitalis Mines, every now and then I saw a strange glowing light, so I came back to have a second look. Weren't you seeing that in your kitchen too?
Huh.
That's right, and that tells me one thing. Whatever was in my kitchen has been in these mines.
Too true.
Too true, too true. Madam Tiana is correct. I've seen this glowing light too. I'll wear my masquerade mask and investigate the Vitalis Mines a little deeper to see if there are any clues lying around.
Come back soon.
This way. Okay. Follow. Oh, now. Interesting, because they were definitely facing this way, but I feel like they wanted me to go the other way. Does that make sense? Maybe I'm supposed to follow from where it exited from, because this is giving, like, whatever. I'll go this way. There we are. What do we have? A frozen thorn. A frozen here and there thorn. Let's go back to Tiana.
I'm so pleased you're here.
Hello, Tiana. Has anybody else been having like a bit of lag time between when they click to talk to people and when it actually triggers the dialogue? Thorns, how odd.
Huh?
And they're frozen. Isn't that strange? They must come from somewhere very
I
cold.
can't wait to show Remy my new recipe idea.
Meet Belle in the ice cavern. Oh no, I almost spilled my coffee. It's taking so long for you. Okay. I'm sorry that's happening to you, and I'm glad that I'm not the only one. You thought it was your Switch? No, I'm playing on PC right now, and it's been happening to me. Today's not the first day it's happened, but it's been fairly consistent today. Okay. To the ice cavern. Oh! Okay. She was fishing outside in the forest, so I think when the game forced her into the cave, they waited for her to actually finish her animation. You feel like it started an update or two ago? I think I agree, sometime around then. This is where I first caught a glimpse of what I believe was the here and there spirit. I've been watchful since that day, and I've seen it appear, but only for a moment, like some sort of apparition. I wonder why it's starting to show itself. Is that a show yourself reference? Did it do anything while it was here? Not really. It was scurrying about almost as if it was looking for something. You think the game is waiting on Lumiere and Cogsworth getting in line with the other NPC? I think you're right, because I do notice it more. I think I notice it a little bit when I'm talking one-on-one with people, but I certainly notice it more when it's meant to be a conversation with multiple of the villagers. I think it's like a routing issue, probably. Okay. Poor little one, perhaps it is lost. I'll wear my masquerade mask and investigate around the ice cavern. It must have left something we can use as a clue.
Oh, this is wonderful.
A book. Frozen book. This book is full of silly facts. This is something Olaf would read. Ellipsis. Okay. Give. Are you the only one who kept Elsa with her Frozen 2 look? You feel like she looks better in all white? I usually keep Elsa in her Frozen 2 look because much like her ice castle is her depression castle, the blue gown is her depression gown. So I try to respect her emotional and mental well-being and keep her in her Frozen 2 look. I just changed her back into this today because I was giving everybody a little bit of a dream style makeover. Okay, Lumiere, we found a few strange things in the areas where here and there activity has been noticed. True, and do you have a theory? Yes, they all point to one location. It must be somewhere cold as everything we found was frozen. The Frosted Heights. I completely agree. And that frozen book looked an awful lot like something Olaf would read.
Too true.
He does enjoy learning new things, does he not? I think we should look inside the secret chamber of the Frosted Heights. It's where I first found Olaf. Okay. Let's go.
So many possibilities for adventure here.
Investigate the secret chamber in the Frosted Heights. Optional. Follow more tracks. Wait, follow more tracks. What? Using the masquerade mask. Follow more tracks where? In Elsa's place? No, probably in the secret chamber, since it's like a subcategory of the secret chamber, maybe. I don't know. 1, 2. Ah! You found the Here and There Spirit's Den. Pick up the clay paw print. I did. A sweet memento between furry companions. Clear the Here and There thorns in the chamber. Frosted Heights. Okay. I'll be having that. Dark symbols have appeared in the secret chamber. Talk to Lumiere. Ooh! You know what these look like? They look like letters in the Atlantean alphabet. What are those strange symbols? This is unexpected. What do you suppose they mean? Belle, didn't you say you learned something about the Here and There in the Dreamlight Library? Yes, even though it seems desolate, there are creatures that live in the Here and There just as they do in the valley. The Here and There thorns could signal that one of those creatures is in distress or pain. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Find the Book of Symbols in the Dark Castle's first floor library. I shall. We're bouncing around for this quest. I kind of like it. Oh. I'll be having that. Thank you. I don't mind if I do. Okay. You love this quest, revisiting old places. It's really nice. Especially the spots that I never really go, you know? Because there's typically not much of a reason to go into like the mystical cave or the dark castle, so I just don't. Sorry, coffee break. Okay. Book of Symbols in the Dark Castle's first floor library. Okay. Ooh. This book explains the nature of various mysterious symbols. Bring it to Belle. Now that I'm here, I feel like we do this every time I'm here because I'm not here very often at all. Remember how iconic it was when we came here for the first time and we came across this? Sweet feet, hello, how are you? This was so iconic. Wow. Okay. I think I'm just gonna go back all the way up. What is it? Wait, you weren't playing the game at that point, were you, Anthony? Okay, anyone who wasn't playing the game, this is, yeah, the Dark Castle, obviously the quest, you probably know that, but when we first got this quest, it was in like June-ish of 2023, perhaps, when the game was still in early access and we hadn't had any DLCs or anything yet. We hadn't had a showcase about a DLC. And we saw these symbols, and it was a teaser about the fact that we would be getting a DLC with a new map. Because this over here on the right is the main valley. You can see the outline of the biomes, and the little Mickey head is where the Dream Castle is. And then these 3 squares on the left were representing the 3 biomes from Rift in Time: Ancient's Landing, the Wild Tangle, and the Glittering Dunes. And we were like, that looks like a new map. And then there was, you know, the little cutscene at the end of the thing with a certain someone's silhouette in front of that carving area. And it was really cool. It was a really neat way for them to hint at what was coming next. Okay. Out we go. What's all the other green text behind the ice spikes? There was like one thing that I think, as far as I know, was never really answered. There was like, it looked like kind of a door-sized and shaped arch written in the shiny green ink stuff. And then it had a bunch of symbols kind of following the outline of the arch. And it looked very suspicious and strange, but I don't think it's come of, like, I don't think anything's come of it. The memory of all these things never ceases to amaze you. Listen, I spend a lot of time playing and thinking about Dreamlight Valley. Yeah, the runes around the door. Is this quest a particular level for Lumiere? You haven't unlocked them yet. I think this is a level 7 quest for Lumiere, but if I'm wrong, some of y'all can correct me. I think we've done 2 quests already. I think this is the 3rd one.
May I help you? Oh, I can't do anything with my hair in the rain.
I found the Book of Symbols. It's a bit confusing, though. May I have a look? Let's see. Ah, here it is. A binding spell. This will keep the here and there spirit safely in place so we can communicate with it. Will that hurt the spirit? I don't think so. It will just help keep the spirit's presence in the valley long enough for us to try to talk to it. Oh, there you are. Wonderful. So what do we need for the spell? It says we'll need here and there residue, dream shards, and something to attract the spirit to us. The clay paw print. It's clear this item is important to the here and there spirit. That's why it was in its den. I'll gather the necessary materials for the binding spell. Belle, can you study the book and be sure we're ready? Yes, of course. Good luck.
You do know you're rather heroic, don't you?
The opportunity the Dark Castle has for future updates is massive. The whole space is unused pretty much. That's true. I'm not sure if I feel like we will get anything more from it, though, if that makes sense. I'd be happy if we did. It would be nice. So nice to see how far the game has come since then, especially since every DLC seems it's going to be better than the last. Well, better, and in some ways less better. I feel like the general consensus is that people prefer Storybook Vale. Not a hater. I was about to say a hater. That's not true. I don't think that's characteristic of me in general or me about this particular thing. I would say me, a respectful critiquer, feel that Storybook Vale in a lot of ways doesn't live up to Rift in Time. It's prettier. I like the characters more, but beyond that, I feel like it's kind of not, you're not getting as much bang for your buck. Gonna need a Darklight Valley. Oh my goodness. Return to the Frosted Heights secret chamber. Thanks for hanging out, Yana. I appreciate it. Have a wonderful sleep. Let's go. Does anyone else feel like the Inside Out update was like a month ago? I feel like that feels like it was so recently. You think there's room for improvement in the DLCs? A lot of people put Storybook Vale on a pedestal as a perfect DLC. I kind of agree. I think people cut Storybook Vale a little bit of slack because of how pretty it is, and I agree. I have said, I will continue to say, I don't know if it's even possible for Gameloft to make a prettier map than the Vale. It's stunning, it's practically perfect in every way, but I think when you like compare it like line for line, object to object, mechanic for mechanic with Rift in Time, I think we get kind of less in Storybook Vale in a way that I hope they change with Wish Blossom Ranch, because I think it's kind of, I mean, $30 is a lot of money. That's a whole game. I look for replayability, and I feel like Rift in Time had a lot of replayability, and Storybook Vale doesn't really at all. It's prettier, but it didn't give us much more mechanics or quality of life. Yeah, like snippet catching, there's really no reason to do it once you're done with the story. Whereas time bending is like evergreen. You can always use mist for ancient gardeners or vacuums or what have you. The puzzles, I know a lot of people prefer over Scramble Coin, but Scramble Coin, there was a reason to keep playing. You got level ups in the track that gave you new pieces, that gave you new functionality within the game itself, that gave you, you know, new furniture, and you have puzzles that incentivize you to do them once. But once you get that reward, there's no reason to do it again. And every time you do the puzzle, it's going to be the same puzzle. But every time you play Scramble Coin, it's going to be a different game because it's going to be a different board. You're going to be playing against a different villager that has different pieces. So that means your gameplay strategy is different. Like, there's just a lot more to Scramble Coin. And even if it's not exactly that game, because I know, again, it's kind of like a chess-esque strategy game that not everyone's gonna love. Even if you're not giving us that particular type of game, I feel like you could still find a game that still has replayability more than a puzzle. Imagine DDV without vacuums. Yeah. If Wish Blossom has a candy biome and a fairy biome plus the Alps, it might top Storybook Vale for you. I think the Alps that we've seen so far are cute. It's not my favorite, but I do think it's cute. Candy biome I want just so I have a place to put Vanellope that makes sense. I don't know what the other biome's gonna be like. It seems like it might be like a 100-acre wood kind of biome. You believe Wish Blossom Ranch has the potential to be the best DLC based on new things? Fingers crossed. Do none of the Storybook Vale items require magic to craft? Some of them do, I believe, but you don't get that from snippet catching. You get it just from like Dreamlight grinding, essentially. You're kind of excited for horseback riding, even if it doesn't bring much to the game. The thing is, I feel like the mounts are going to bring a good amount to the game. Because from what they've said, you're going to be able to do all of your kind of tasks like gardening, mining, fishing. You can do that while riding a mount, and it's going to make things more efficient, faster, more interesting kind of thing. So it's not just riding a horse for the sake of riding a horse. There's functionality behind it, which I like. Okay, I've gathered everything we need for the binding spell. Are we ready to get started? Yes. The here and there residue and the dream shards will create a binding circle to keep the spirit calm and still. And the clay paw print will attract the spirit to us. Well, what are we waiting for? Let us begin. Okay. Oh, a summoning circle. I like it. The binding spell is ready. Use the crystals to rotate and match the symbols on the floor. Okay. No, that says remove. Oh, interact, yes. That looks correct. Beautiful. Beautiful. You think the honeypots will be a small area within the candy biome, but they're on opposite sides of the map, right? Because the honeypots, like when you were in the Alps, when it was showing kind of like the panning shot, there were the crystal caverns in the middle, kind of ish. And then the honeypots were off to the right. And then the like giant cherry and stuff that was giving candy biome was off to the left. So I think those are two different biomes. Is the here and there spirit a fox? Do you think the mounts will be speedier than gliding? Probably. I think probably, but I don't know for sure. The more you think about it, the more you think watering crops on horseback is gimmicky. Wait, why? I feel like it seems like you water the crops faster though. Like you can kind of, it was giving like continuously water while you walk, which I feel like will be more convenient than running and watering like 6 to 8 plants at a time, but maybe not. I will be respectfully critical once we get it. The spirit isn't a spirit at all. It's a fox from the here and there, and it seems much calmer now. The binding spell must have worked. But how can we talk to it? I don't think it can actually speak. Tink, allow me to care for the poor creature. Perhaps I can find a way to communicate with it. Why is it here? What does it need? I will figure these things out for us. Okay, if you insist. Please come find me if you learn anything new. Okay. Lumiere, you can actually do a thing for a minute. I'm gonna go check the mail, and then I'll be back. I'll be back with you. Mailbox. You love the fox and you need it. It is a cute fox. Wait a minute. Do I not have mail? Oh, there it is. Love conquers all. Love is a beautiful thing, Tink. We reunited the... Huh? Spoilers! I think that's not for this quest. Mon ami Tink, our plot thickens. The spirit was not a spirit at all, but a poor lost fox from the here and there. It seems sad and lonely. We must find a way to help it. Au revoir, Lumiere. P.S. Let's keep the fact that it is not a spirit between us. No need to tell Cogsworth he was right again. Okay. How dare the game spoil itself for me? Very rude. Okay. Hey, buddy. Long lost loves. Bonjour, Tink. You will be pleased to know that I have communicated with the here and there fox. Not perfectly, but I have learned a few things. And now I think I know what this poor creature needs. Could you help me? Yeah, I'm ready to help. I've spent quite some time with the here and there fox, and I've noticed something I believe is important. Does it just need a friend? Actually, the fox appears to be lonely. Isn't that what I said, though? How can you tell?
Continue.
I've watched it closely. It's clearly sad and appears to be looking for something, or perhaps someone. Toss. I'd like to try communicating with it as well. Let's go to the secret chamber in the Frosted Heights so I can see the here and there fox myself.
We must see each other again soon.
Okay, let's go. Sit the here and there fox. Let me enter. Poor Eric glitched in here.
Just the
Okay.
one I wanted to see.
Thanks for interrupting me, Lumiere. I'd like to find a way to talk to this here and there fox. It's not as easy as that, I'm afraid. It does not speak the way you and I do. Didn't you talk to it, though? Only in a manner of speaking, which is not one of Cogsworth's horrible puns. This creature can communicate through feelings, emotions, memories. Okay, so how does that work?
Yes.
Aha! Did you feel that, Tink? The here and there fox is trying to share something with us. Yes, it wants to show us a memory. Before you look at that, take this clay paw print we found in this place. I suspect it is important to our new friend. Thanks. Now, let's go see the memory dropped by the Here and There Fox. Thank you, thank you.
Now go, be bold.
Pick it up. Ah, a Here and There raccoon. And a Here and There fish. The Here and There Fox isn't the only Here and There critter. Apparently there's a raccoon too. Ah, they must have been in love. Wait, what? I'm not sure about love. It's the only logical explanation and the most powerful too. But if that's so, then why is the Here and There Fox in the valley? And why did they show us this memory? The fox and raccoon were sharing a romantic meal. Perhaps we should recreate this moment to comfort the fox and let it know we understand its feelings. It's worth a try. I'll feed a fox and a raccoon their favorite food. Huh? And whatever. None of my business. I need to feed a fox that's not the Here and There Fox and a raccoon that's not the Here and There raccoon to make them happy. Okay. That's not your favorite food. That's your favorite food. Hey, fox. I have a delicious fish for you. If you'll stop and let me feed it to you. Amazing. Okay. And a raccoon. I think I probably have some blueberries. Oh, I don't think I have them in here actually. I have them all the way over here. Don't mind if I do. Okay. A raccoon. Oh, there's one. Oh, hi, Ariel. It's been so long since I saw you as a mermaid.
This valley is the most amazing place I've ever seen.
It's been a long time sitting up and down. Did they extend the time that they spend in each of the portions of the animation? To be fair, I feel like I think this every single time I feed them though. Oh. Thank you, raccoon. Use the fox's previous memory to find and search the next memory. Okay. Here we go.
There's always a way to find the fun.
You get longer now. You can mostly approach in one opening. Interesting. Hi, Scuba Steve. Welcome in. Talk to Lumiere. Okay. I think we're on the right track, Lumiere. It looks like the two Here and There critters really were in love. Do we know? Whatever. That clay paw print was a shared gift between them. Then we must continue their romantic tradition and find out more. Right, let's bring some gifts to our friends in the valley, just like the fox and raccoon did for one another. That way, the fox knows we understand its feelings and tells us more of its story. Bring villagers their favorite gifts. What do you want? Pink hydrangea is easy. Let's hang out. I'll find Lumiere afterwards. Here we go. Pink hydrangea. Coming up, Joy.
Hi.
I have this for you. Beautiful. Sadness, don't go anywhere.
Oh, I've never seen so many smiles.
You want a purple falling penstemon, which I can certainly get for you. To the plaza. I could have possibly given the same person 3 gifts, but I feel like this might be one of the things where you need to take things to multiple people. Sadness. I have this for you.
For coming to talk to me. Oh.
You know what I also could have done that probably would have been easier? Looking in my pockets to see, yeah, I can just give that to Minnie. I sometimes forget that you can see in your inventory who wants the things that you have. Minnie isn't here though. Kristoff? Actually, this is hard. Why is this more difficult than what I was doing before? Ah, there's Kristoff. Let's go. All right, buddy. I don't have a turkey leg for you, but I do have a nice piece of hardwood.
Yes!
Bye.
So long.
Use the previous memory to find and search the next memory location. Okay. Back to the forest. I wish it were a nice rainy day here where I actually live. I feel like we haven't had a rainy day in a little while, at least that I remember. I enjoy the rain. Here we are, and here you are. Oh, these spirits have met, shared a life, but the spirit raccoon was lost in the dark grove. Lumiere! So the here and there raccoon is lost in the dark grove, which means the here and there fox was just trying to find its companion.
No.
How heartbreaking. Maybe the fox got stuck in the valley while it searched, and now it needs our help to find the raccoon. We must reunite these 2 lovebirds, or love forest animals. Regardless, they must be together. To do that, we'll have to reopen the dark portal in the Forest of Valor and enter it to find the last raccoon. One second. Sorry. My partner just is coming home and I had to ask him to grab something away. Okay. This calls for help from a wizard, I think. Let's go talk to Merlin. You're enjoying your Critical Role watch of Campaign 1? It's so good. Ooh, nice. Which part are you at? Are they at, in the Underdark? Find a way to return to the Dark Grove. Talk to Merlin. Oh, a wizard. A man.
Well, hello.
Any way to get more wrought iron other than daily quests? Nah, that's it. Sometimes people will have some extra they can give you, though, if you do multiplayer. Merlin, we need to reopen the dark portal. The here and there fox lost their partner in the dark grove.
Stupendous.
Ah, this is the saga Belle told me about. A romantic reunion, you say? Well, then, we mustn't waste any time. The dark portal will only reopen if triggered by something meaningful, perhaps a token of the creature's companionship. Maybe something romantic.
Wonderful.
Exactly. A sculpture of the 2 companions would work well, I should think. To craft the fox and raccoon sculpture, you'll need a variety of materials and something romantic. We will find something from the most romantic villager we know. With all the couples in the valley, that could be anyone. This is true. Love is in the air here, but I had someone specific in mind. Who is it? Why, His Highness, of course. A beast? You mean the beast? I'm not sure I'd call him romantic. I've never known another to care for someone the way he does for Mademoiselle Belle. See, depending on how you say that sentence, it could be a positive or a negative. Perhaps a special flower from his greenhouse. There's one last thing. You'll require a light to guide you through the dark grove. This must be incorporated into the fox and raccoon sculpture. Why, I'm happy to offer up a bit of flame. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay, let's gather everything we need and then check out the beast greenhouse for the final ingredient.
Listen closely.
And remember, once the fox and raccoon sculpture is made, look for more dark symbols in the Forest of Valor to find the right spot to place it. Alright, probably gonna have to move some stuff in there first. Craft the fox and raccoon sculpture. I can do that. You did see that most people say to skip past the first 27 VODs. However, you want to make your own opinion. I liked the first arc. You get to meet a character called Clarota, who's not in... Okay, so like there's also the animated show. The animated show starts around, well, I mean, it has like three episodes of backstory that aren't in campaign 1 at all. It was when they were playing their home game before they started streaming. But the real meat of the animated series starts around the episode 27 to 30 phase when they start the Briarwood arc. But Clarota is a pretty cool character. I think also in that first arc is when they meet Lady Kima for the first time. I love Kima. Campaign 1 is excellent. It's really good. I need to, well, I might not rewatch the show right now because the next season is meant to be coming out in the spring, I think, of the animated show. So I might rewatch it around then. But I do want to rewatch it. Oh, look, this is cute. Fox and raccoon sculpture. And then the animated show for their second campaign, The Mighty Nine, is starting in November next month, I think. I'm looking forward to that, even though I haven't finished The Mighty Nine, like, actual campaign. I think I'm like halfway through. Find more dark symbols in the forest. Cool, cool. The sculpture is kind of giving Mythopia, that's true. You're in season 2 of the animated series. It's good. The animated series of season 1 is fairly true to the campaign. The animated series of The Mighty Nine, from what they've been saying, is going to take more liberties. So I think it's going to be slightly more distinct from the campaign. And it's not going to be focusing exclusively on the Mighty Nine group. It's going to be also paying attention to some of the NPCs, various factions around the world, to give you kind of a fuller picture of what's happening throughout the campaign that you couldn't see before. Ah, there are those things back there. Okay. Oh, thank you for the stretch reminder, actually. Okay. Enter the dark portal. Can I squeeze back there? Uh-huh. Follow the guiding light. Where'd it go? Ah! Okay, we're fine. Okay. What now? Now we go this way. Oh, here you are. You're curious about the novels. You haven't read any of them yet. I read Kith and Kin. Well, I read it and listened to the audiobook. I'm pretty sure it was Robbie Damon that did the audiobook, and then Laura and Liam did the dialogue lines for Vex and Vax, because that's who it's about. But I haven't read the Mollymock one or the Laudna one because I haven't finished those two campaigns, and I want to finish them before I read the books because I imagine they'll have some, like, spoilers. Lumiere, the here and there raccoon needs help. I think time in the Dark Grove has made it lost and confused. Maybe it's starting to forget everything, even the fox. You might have missed this convo, but episode 1 of campaign 4 was so good. It's so good. Oh my goodness, I want to watch it again. It's so good. Listen, anyone who doesn't watch Critical Role, if you don't know what Dungeons and Dragons is, you would still probably enjoy the start of campaign 4 of Critical Role. It's heavy on the like role playing and storytelling, very minimal on mechanics. It's so good. They're introducing so many characters that are so distinct, so memorable, have so many complex relationships with the world and with each other. I love the format. It's like you meet characters at the present time and then you flash back to a little bit before to find out what they were doing, how they were feeling during this very pivotal moment. And then like, oh, it's so good. It's so good. The second episode is tomorrow night, but the first episode is up on YouTube now. Oh dear, that is terrible. What can we do? I want to rewatch it to take notes because I need to like catch all the lore and stuff. We should remind the raccoon about its love, the fox. Oui, you are a genius, mon ami. You must show the here and there raccoon the clay paw print. Quickly now, before it runs away. Okay.
Farewell.
Here, go, buddy. Huh? Where are you going? Ooh, through the portal again. Okay, okay. Maybe. Exit the dark grove. Okay, yes. And meet near the dark portal. We did it, Lumiere. We've reunited the here and there fox and raccoon. What a beautiful moment.
Of course.
Ah, yes, young love is magnificent, is it not? Sweeter than any dessert, more haunting than any ghost story. Perhaps you should capture the beauty of this moment as one of your instant portraits. Yes, great idea.
Now go.
Oh, I'm in a house. Oh, okay, we're good. Pose. Slay. I love that Lumiere is blocking Cogsworth. No, I don't want to submit that to Dream Snaps, thanks though. Your storybook fail is pretty much unplayable at the moment. The lag is getting worse. Yeah, it's been a bit laggy to me, or for me as well. Would a spreadsheet for campaign 4 be too much? No, don't think so. I'm going to be taking notes. I did watch, there was a channel, I think they're called the Pixelists. 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 And I had never heard of them before, but I was recommended a podcast that they did like yesterday or the day before, where they kind of were just talking about the episode of Critical Role, but they showed a graphic that I think they had found from Reddit or something. And it's kind of like a flow chart of everybody's relationships to each other and like the different factions and stuff. I think that's really smart. I don't know if I'm a flow chart maker. I don't know if that's my vibe specifically, but I will be taking detailed notes. I can't believe the here and there fox wasn't truly haunting Tiana's palace. It just wanted to find its partner. Yes, and didn't it feel marvelous to reunite two long-lost loves? It felt great.
Please continue.
So, what's next for you, Lumiere? I will continue to entertain as the maitre d' at Tiana's palace, of course, and continue to help anyone who may be unlucky in love. Please be sure to place this beautiful tablet on a wall to remind us of this adventure. Okay. Oh, and Tink, I have a gift for you. Just a small token of our friendship. Ooh, I can't wait to try it. I almost forgot. This was the last quest and we were getting a cool dress and shoes. And a necklace.
You shine almost as
Well, thank you, Lumiere. It's raining. Do I care? Do I want to look at this inside a place? Let me go inside Tiana's to get better lighting. Okay. I mean, this lighting is actually a bit dim now that I'm looking it up. That's okay. We have this dress. Beautiful. I like this a lot. We have this elegant stage necklace. It's a little much. I might not be rocking it right at this moment. It's a little gaudy. And these ruffled stage shoes, which I love. I'm gonna put on the crown instead. Oh, I suppose I also don't need this watch. I don't even remember putting on that watch. I'll wear this one instead. Beautiful, look at me. Oh, and now the sun is out, perfect. I look expensive. I look, dare I say, like a showgirl. Okay. Where is Cogsworth? Wait, was that Lumiere that needed something? No, that's Remy. That's the rat. Okay, let me check my mail. I know we already got a little sneak peek at the letter, unfortunately, but... Oh. We reunited the fox with its love and won the day. Not only that, but I can resume my place, dazzling customers at Tiana's with my charm, wit, and showmanship. And of course, her delightful dishes. Gratefully, Lumiere. P.S. Cogsworth is nearby while Lumiere dictates. He wants you to know that you did a wonderful job even with Lumiere slowing you down. He's satisfied to know there's no haunting in the valley, which he says he knew the entire time. Oh, okay. Lori D, hello, welcome in. So excited for the quest with the clock. Wait, really? Any reason in particular? Are they exciting? Are they funny? Oh, I'll find it funny. Okay. Cogsworth? Who's me? He blended in with the foliage.
How at your service?
Running like clockwork. Tink, do you have a moment, or perhaps more than a moment? I found something that requires your attention. I can help. Tell me more about this something. Actually, it's several somethings, I'm afraid. As I've recently had time to look about, I've discovered many troubling issues in this valley. There are always issues to take care of. As there are in any locale, but that is the price for having a pleasant and orderly home, is it not? What kind of issues have you noticed, Cogsworth? All kinds, but perhaps I should begin with the most garish, eye-watering abomination of architecture I've ever seen. Vanellope's house. Thank you, Cogsworth. Someone gets it. It doesn't really fit in with the other homes in the valley. Exactly. The dwelling presents a lack of harmony that is simply unacceptable. My plan is to hide the home behind... Stop. My plan is to hide the home behind harmonious screens. They're a peaceful shade of green that will distract the eye. Here, I have the plans all prepared. I mean, the Dreamlight Valley, like, yeah, the community managers and the devs, they know what's up. Which is maybe why they're giving us the candy biome, perhaps, possibly in the DLC. We'll know on Wednesday, probably. So you want me to craft these screens, then place them near Vanellope's house?
Yes.
Precisely. I promise you the decor will be evergreen. Haha.
Until we meet again.
Okay. Craft the harmonious screen. Cogsworth is a man after your own heart. He's very serious about things. This was the text that I was shocked you were reading. I know. In my defense, perhaps, if I have to deign to defending myself, you have shared on multiple occasions that you're a speed clicker thrower of dialogue. So it was shocking to hear that you actually knew what was happening in this quest. A skipper, in fact, of course. Oh! Cogsworth said, don't worry. This will block the house. Block where? Is the blocking in the room with us? Ah! Vanellope's house with a green fence that doesn't make any sense. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Cogsworth? Vanellope's here like, why'd you move me, A? Why'd you put this weird stuff in front of my house, B? Cogsworth? Oh, there you are.
My best friend Ralph is a knucklehead.
Okay. There you are, my good sir.
Pardon me.
Hello, hello, hello. You're expecting something the height of the vine walls at least. I don't know what I was expecting, but I guess I'm not that surprised that they're tiny. Brilliant, my friend. Now that abomination, she's right there. That abomination of a confectionery construction is hidden from sight. Hey, what are you calling an abomination, Smogsworth? Ooh. Oh, Mademoiselle Vanellope. Well, surely you understand that your dwelling is quite an alarming sight. We've done this for the good of the valley. Ha! A talking clock is telling me something's alarming. Besides, I'm part of this valley too, aren't I, Tink? Can we at least paint your house in tasteful pastel? You want to paint over candy? That's gross. Cogsworth, I appreciate that you're trying to improve the valley, but Vanellope's right. She can have her house the way she wants it. Nice. So you're gonna get rid of those stupid green walls, right? Yes, and everyone will see your house again. Great. Maybe they want to build candy houses too.
Oh dear.
Oh, no, no. No more marzipan madness.
In the middle of a village?
Okay, wait, why are you running? Why are you running?
At your service.
Hang out with me. Don't go. You have Vanellope hidden behind bamboo walls on Eternity Isle. I had her on the Frosted Island where I intended to decorate it, but, you know, I'm also just putting it off until we get this DLC reveal and maybe the DLC, because maybe she'll look cute over there. Maybe there will be a candy biome and she's gonna fit right in. The thing is, imagine, here, hear me out. Imagine if they gave us a candy biome, but it was all very light pastels. And even though we have it, Vanellope's house still looks, I almost said a swear, still looks like a mess there. I think I would laugh. There would be nothing to do but to laugh, frankly, you know? Finally give us the one thing that would give us any hope of her house making sense. And the color palette is just completely wrong. 10 more likes to hit 100. Thank you so much. Thank you all for liking the stream if you have. And if you haven't, it's free. It helps me out. Honestly, would appreciate it. Vanellope. There we go. Her house is banished to the Frosted Heights with the Emotional Control Center. Oh my. I like the Emotion Control Center. I don't know where I'm gonna put it yet. I think I'm gonna put it with the Star Wars stuff and the Glittering Dunes maybe. Or with Eve's house, also in the Glittering Dunes potentially. I'm not sure yet. Hey V, girl, she knows I want to talk to her. She's like, I'm going invisible. You can never find me.
Hey there!
Thanks for getting rid of the walls, Tink. You know, you don't have to let that Cogsworth boss you around, right? It's not bossing me around. He just has some strong ideas sometimes. Some that I kind of agree with sometimes, actually. You sure? Because if he talks like a boss and walks like a boss, it's a boss. And I know bosses. Okay.
Yeah, that's it!
Are we doing a showcase watch stream and deep dive after? We are. The showcase is happening at 1 p.m. Eastern time. I will be starting my stream probably at 12 noon Eastern time. So we'll just like hang out, get excited, chat for like an hour, and then
How
watch it
interesting.
just all the way through with no pauses. And then we'll go back through and do ye old deep dive. Tink, perhaps I was amiss in addressing a purely aesthetic issue, but now I have a matter of safety to discuss. What isn't safe around here? I mean, what isn't not safe? What isn't not safe? What? You know what I mean. Dazzle Beach. Unmonitored, it could be dangerous for less accomplished swimmers. Huh. I don't think it's dangerous. You must consider what might happen if one of the smaller villagers got caught up in the waves. But you're one of the smaller villagers. Exactly. Can you picture me swimming about successfully? You'd probably float, but I get it. What do you think we can do to make the beach safer?
I see.
There's an occupation I recently learned of called a lifeguard. Perhaps you've heard of it. Yes, we could use a lifeguard. Maybe Moana would be interested. She's strong and responsible, and besides, she's often out at Dazzle Beach. Of course. Could you ask Mademoiselle Moana if she could consider it? After all, you're more acquainted with her than I am. Sure, I'll ask her if she's interested. Ask Moana to be a lifeguard. Yes. You playing TDV just now without your glasses? Why is Remy running away, not letting me give him a gift? Oh, that's a squirrel. I mean, hey, they're similar in size, so I get it. Hi, Brooke. Hello. Anyone remember to get mud in the Vale? Oh, yes. Digging in the vine. Thank you.
Perfect day
Scuba
for
Steve.
training.
There you are. Oh, she's doing her little dance, looking at the ocean.
Hey!
Moana, do you think you could be a lifeguard? Cogsworth thinks Dazzle Beach might not be safe without one. That's when you sit on the beach and make sure the people in the water are safe. I'd be happy to, team. Actually, right before the forgetting, I just started as a lifeguard here, but one day there was a storm and my chair got smashed on the rocks and washed out to sea. Say no more. I'll find what's left of your chair and craft it back together. I could get you a new chair. Thanks. I look forward to helping keep the beach safe again. I hate to break it to you. I don't know who needs to hear this. We've had this beach for 3 years. Nothing bad has happened. That's horrible logic. Don't use that logic in real life. Nothing bad has happened yet. Like... Search the sand and water to find broken pieces of a tropical lifeguard chair. Okay. Oh. That's just a swordfish. Anyway. I'll continue about my business. This one. I don't know if they're actually in the water or if I just feel like they might be in the water. You've never seen so much sentimental value placed on such random items. Yeah, like I have so many chairs. I could get Moana a new one. That's great. Without fishing up the broken pieces. But it's fine. Moana and I are cool. I'll do this for her. Okay. Stand. Nothing there. Wait, is that? It is. Amazing. One more piece. There it is.
I don't think my ancestors ever.
I'm so
imagined
happy that
places
Moana has
like
Pua
this.
following her around now. She deserves to have a friend. Only just checking your shop this week. So many items you need. Oh, like in your recommended and stuff? That's rough. Especially with your, what, 200 moonstones? The cafe, the owl barn. Oh, I like the Jumbo Cafe. Is anyone planning on seeing Zootopia 2? That's out, I mean, well, Thanksgiving for the US, but end of November for people who don't have US Thanksgiving on their calendars. Tropical lifeguard chair. Girl, I have lifeguard chairs too. I don't think I'm gonna be, well, I'm not even don't think. I am most likely not seeing it in theaters. I didn't mind Zootopia, but it wasn't like a favorite of mine. I think I saw I haven't seen a trailer, but I think I saw a poster or something. Does Judy have kids? I feel like I was jump scared by unexpected children. This was either in a poster or in a still from like the thumbnail of a trailer. Miss Moana. Oh, brothers and sisters. Okay, okay, that might be it. They look like babies.
Hey, I could use your help. Thanks for coming to see me.
You think you and your husband are more excited for Zootopia 2 than your kids? That's cute. That chair's amazing, Tink. So what shift would you like me to take first? Shift? But this is your job. You you have the chair after all. I don't understand. Tink, a little help? Cogsworth seems a little confused. Let me try to explain this to him. Cogsworth, compromise means having some give and take. Moana has other things to do. She does. Tink's right. I have to go fishing and sailing and, you know, sleep occasionally. But, oh dear. Moana, please watch the beach when you can. Happy to, and I'll ask some other villagers to join in. See you around. Okay. You're already spending money for Wicked for Good at the theaters. That's a priority. Well, yes. Actually, I was looking at the tickets for, well, we got tickets for the early screening of For Good. And then I saw that they had dates for the Wicked and For Good double feature. The ticket prices, at least in my area, it was only $5 extra for the double feature. So now I'm kind of like, interesting. Interesting. But I'm going to see it with my sister, and famously, long story short, my sister doesn't really have functional legs right now. And by that point, she'll be doing better, but I don't know if she'll be doing better enough that she would be able to be in a movie theater chair for 5 hours straight. So we might have to wait till we're closer to that time to see if that's something that we can do. Where did I get the arch from that's at Tiana's? It's part of the quest line for Lumiere. Something about the gold dress is off to you, but you can't make it out though. It might be the proportions of like the bodice to the skirt, perhaps. I'm not a big fan of this like layer on top of this bustle in the back. I think that's my biggest complaint. Something about the way that it's going feels kind of odd. Canada doesn't have early screenings. I'm so sorry. Yeah, Amazon is doing them on the 17th. And then on the 19th, I think there are early screenings for like IMAX and Dolby, like certain of the kind of quote unquote specialty formats, you know, of the movie just at various theaters. But I'm sorry they don't have them in Canada. Is something wrong, Cogsworth? You look flustered. It was that little blue creature. Is he okay? I feel like something's wrong with his internal workings because he's speaking slowly and then fast. Do you mean Stitch? What did he do?
Oh,
He knocked my my calibration gears loose. Now my timing is off. I thought so. I mean, it was probably a mistake though. You're a clock with bad timing? That's ironic.
unacceptable.
This is no time for jokes. Fine, what actually happened?
Go on.
I was just instructing him in proper behavior, but he kept running around and wouldn't stop. So you tried to discipline him, but he wouldn't listen to you and bumped into you. I mean, I don't know if it's your place to discipline people around the valley, but
How interesting.
that's correct. Do you know where your calibration gears are? No, they went flying out. I'll go talk to Stitch. Maybe he knows where they went.
Do go
Thank you
on.
very much.
Did you know you're practicing?
Oh. Oh, this. Spend time with a villager. Oh, I also need to give someone a favorite gift, and then that would be done. Aladdin, Jafar, Ursula, Merlin. Aladdin, Jafar, Ursula, Merlin. Of course, none of them are around. Where are the people when I need them? Goodness gracious. There's Minnie. I think I have something for Minnie, though. The dress, where is it from? Oh, it's from Lumiere's level 10 reward. That's what it is. Hi, Jessica. Hello. What is it with peeps thinking they're queen bee? Do they not know? Do they not know who I am? I'm kind of a big deal around here. Goodness gracious. I need to whip this valley into shape is what I need to do, I guess. I have, yes, this orange star lily for you. Go. Thanks, Minnie. Appreciate it. Cool. Tackle royal tasks. Oh, that's almost done. Anything I can do real quick? Remove 4 night thorns, take a picture with the companion. I can do that. How's my day? It's been pretty good.
So happy to see you.
Cute. You're gonna finish the quest tonight. That's so cute. It's a really cute dress. I'm trying to finish as much of the quest as I can. Maybe we'll try to do like half of Cogsworth's quest line and then finish the rest on Sunday or something. Dig for pottery material, earn Dreamlight, make small talk. I'm not gonna do that right now, but we'll get it done eventually. Talk to Stitch. Maybe as we have to talk to people for quests, we can just...
Talk to Stitch, please.
Oh, yeah, Cogsworth is Ika Patuka. Sure. I believe you. Oh, I mean, that's not nice. Wait. That's not nice, Stitch. We don't injure our neighbors even by accident. It's a rule. Wait a minute. Okay, I agree with the rule of not injuring our neighbors, but the very definition of an accident is that you didn't mean to do it and you couldn't necessarily have prevented it.
Oh.
Stitch, sorry. Promise not to do again. Thanks. Now, where did Cogsworth's gears go? The shiny round things?
Oh.
Don't know. Gears fly everywhere. I guess I'll look for gears then. Tink will find soon. Good luck. Okay.
Hana means family.
The quests go really fast when you skip. You know, I can imagine that that's true. I'm gonna skip these daily convos because I think I've seen probably all of them. And while I'm here and there are people here, I might as well get those done. Catch Cogsworth's gears. They're flying around the valley. Forest, beach, plaza. Cool. Okay. Not sure how I missed that one. There we go. Oh, Mulan. Any chance you want to have a quick little
It's so
catch
great
up?
to have friends you can count on.
I am going to do the premium star path. I'm just like not, listen. Not in a place right now where I can immediately purchase moonstones for money. So I'm trying to just prioritize the premium shop for now. And then when I can buy moonstones in a couple weeks, I'll do the premium star path if I haven't gotten enough moonstones from Dream Snaps until then, if it makes sense. Plaza, yes. I'm being strategic this time. Wait, I thought I just saw the trails of the stuff. Okay. And Dazzle Beach. Oh, Joy. Perfect. And very sensible. You know what? Thank you. I'm not always the most sensible person. Every now and then I try. It's really difficult. It doesn't come the most naturally in a lot of cases. There we go. Dazzle Beach. Onward. Oh, I see it. Perfect. Bring Cogsworth's gears to Cogsworth. Okay. There you go. Found your gears, Cogsworth. Here you go. Just a moment.
Splendid.
Ah, that's so much better. Thank you, Tink. You have my heartfelt appreciation. I told Stitch he should be more careful in the future. Thank you for that as well. And I'm sure the rest of the villagers are grateful. There's nothing else you want to improve. I'd like to get back to thinking of things I'd like to improve.
How interesting.
No, there's nothing else at the moment. I suppose I ought to try and relax as His Highness wished me to, although I assure you I shall let you know if I observe any other opportunities for improvement. I'm sure you will. All right. I think you're following me, Cogsworth. I'm going to check my mail. You love my meadow? Thank you. I like it. I've had it like this for a while now, but I do enjoy it. Usually I would do this type of build in the plaza. It was a nice challenge and adventure to fit all of this into the meadow, and I think it's cute. I do still want to autumnify the meadow a little bit. I think between Friday's member stream and Sunday's regular stream leading up to the showcase, I have a couple things I want to do. One is finish the rest of Cogsworth quest, because I think we're going to do one more today probably. 2 is do my dream snap, and 3 is make my meadow autumnal. I'm not sure which we'll do on which days, but I think we'll have enough time to get all of those things done. In defense of my valley improvements. Hi, Krista. Hello, hello. Also, thank you all for 100 likes on the stream. I appreciate you so much. I'm writing to thank you for your wisdom and kindness in handling my suggestions to improve the valley. I suppose there's much I have to learn about this place before doing any further meddling or helping. Also, thank you for finding my gears. Sincerely, your friend, Cogsworth. Anything I'm hoping for out of the showcase, out of Wish Blossom Ranch? I wouldn't say there's anything that I'm really anticipating or hoping for from Wish Blossom Ranch. Like, I don't have a lot of theories or a lot of like, I want to see this specifically from it, but I am excited about kind of everything. I'm excited to see what the other 2 companions are in the biomes, like the critter companions. And then in general, my theory / hope for the roadmap for next year is Hercules Realm, 100 Acre Wood, like Winnie the Pooh Realm, and Raya or Big Hero 6, I think would be cool for the first 3 updates. Okay, Cogsworth.
Do go on.
You're hoping for cubs, like bear cubs and baby goats. Baby goats would be cute. Big Hero 6 would be so good. I feel like we could get, cause like, actually, yeah. They could give us 2 characters in a free update that's not a realm. They don't do that often, but I feel like they could give us Hero and Baymax, or maybe just Baymax. I feel like they could potentially give those to us without a realm, and then maybe, like, I feel like they could really, the reason I say Raya is because she's a princess, and I feel like they could just give her to us in a free update that doesn't have a realm. Like, yeah, there are other characters from the movie that they could give in a realm, but I feel like she would make sense as a solo drop, kind of like when we got Tiana, you know? What a pleasure meeting you here. You'd like a city-esque biome eventually, something Tron-like or even San Francisco. I would like that too, but I kind of wonder how they would pull it off. Once I finish this dialogue, I'll kind of show you what I mean. What a pleasure meeting you here. On Her Majesty's festive service. May I have a moment of your time, Tink? No pun intended. Of course, what's up?
Such a pity.
As His Highness does not have need of my services at the moment, I found myself missing the sense of accomplishment I find in my work, I can tell. Have you considered a hobby? Oh, I have many hobbies, but none of them fill my days adequately. One can only watch so many birds, you know.
I see.
Working in a royal house keeps one on one's toes. The standards one must meet are second to none. Then, of course, there's the not insignificant detail that said royals must require my services. What about Anna? She's not technically royalty. She is royalty. Her sister Elsa was raised to be queen instead of her, but was a princess and now technically queen in Valley lore.
Wonderful.
Of course, and now Queen Anna finds herself wearing the crown without the requisite training. A brilliant idea, Tink.
Interesting.
You simply must officially introduce me to Queen Anna of Arendelle. Okay. So the reason why I kind of think it would be difficult for them to make a city biome is because when you get down to the bare bones of it, which you kind of do whenever you remove all the furniture from a biome, it's just ground and rock, really. You know what I mean? Rock with some set dressing. In order for them to do a city biome, I think it would have to be a like corner biome, and they'd have to build in like a cityscape to the actual foundation and then just have blank space. And maybe they could have the floor as like a pavement kind of thing, and then just kind of like urban set in the background, but that's not something that they've done before. Like all of our biomes have been ground and rocks. So I feel like it would be a challenge for them to do, but I think it would be cool if they could pull it off. Also, I think that becomes a little bit challenging because so much of what makes a city is a kind of not cluttered, but like clustered together, like super snug metropolitan feel of it. And that would just be kind of difficult to do considering you need like a whole bunch of blank space. So yeah, I feel like a city is kind of more something that you as a player build than something that they give in a biome. But I have for a long time said that I would like that, and I think it would be possible for them to do in kind of a corner biome, but I feel like it would be difficult, and I don't know if they want to expend that much effort on making something so different from kind of the standard way that biomes go. I would really like it though. I think it would be fun. Cool to make like a true city core build that's not got kind of all the grass and stuff around that you have to work around. You'd like Burke, 100 Acre Wood, Princess and the Frog characters realm for next year's first half. I feel like we'll probably only get 2 realms and 1 non-realm update though. Maybe even the inverse, but if they follow the formula of this year, it'll be 2 realms and 1 update that's not a realm. Tink Cogsworth, it's so nice to see you. Hello, friends. Is something going on? Cogsworth wanted me to... Oh, wait. Your Majesty, kindly let me present Cogsworth, a worthy majordomo. Certainly, you don't have to be so formal, though.
Oh.
What can I do for you, Cogsworth?
How amusing.
It is not a question of what you can do for me, Your Majesty, but rather what I can do for you. What can I do for you, Queen Anna? Cogsworth wants to assist your royal self. Wow, that's so nice, Cogsworth. I don't really need any help, though, and Kristoff is already stocked up on ice. Ice? Why was I just thinking about ice? Oh, I know, the Arendelle Winter Carnival. Anna was just saying we should bring it here someday. What if today is someday? What a marvelous idea. Your Majesty, please allow me to assist Olaf in organizing this carnival. It's all pretty sudden and requires some furniture made of ice. What do you think, Tink? Sounds like fun. I'll help. Great. Here are some Winter Carnival banners I brought from Arendelle. That's what got Olaf and I started on this idea in the first place. Oh. Hooray, we can make hot cocoa too. I'm sure Remy won't mind us using his kitchen. I think you mean Tiana won't mind us using her kitchen. A capital idea, Olaf. Tink and I will place those banners properly and make some icy furniture. Our royal task is set. Let's away. Time is of the essence, and I would know. Heh. Okay.
Ooh,
I'm so glad you're my
It kind of like overwhelms me when we exit a conversation and everyone starts talking at the same time over each other. Place the Winter Carnival banner in the following biomes: near Scrooge McDuck's store, the Glade, the beach, the plateau. Okay. Let us go. Or as Cogsworth said, let's away. Or as the evil stepmother, well, evil, yeah. Evil stepmother in Into the Woods would say, we must be gone. Okay. On the beach next to Scrooge's. And, oh, well, that'll work. In the Glade, and I'll put it right next to this gazebo, and in the plateau. Sure, buy that. That works. Craft an icy armchair and a snow hut. Actually, I kind of want to watch Into the Woods now, but not the movie, the pro shot. Icy armchair and a snow hut. 100 snow is kind of a lot. Also, especially rude since I'm pretty sure I have some of those already. Decorate the frosted heights to prepare for the winter carnival. Okay. Here we go. Instantly decrafted yours. I forgot that's something we can do. I never use the uncrafter. Never ever. I think I have like once when I had some extra chests when I exchanged some of mine for the Sleeping Beauty ones. All right, Cogsworth. Where you at, little clock man? Are you still? Oh, there they are. All running together. You used it for the first time to gather Dreamlight duties on the star pad. Nice.
Splendid.
The decorations are looking splendid, Tink. I think we're nearly ready for the carnival. Oh, but where are our refreshments? Olaf was supposed to make hot chocolate. Cogsworth, do you do realize that Olaf doesn't really know how to cook? Oh dear, we must go check on the poor fellow then. Okay. All right. I mean, it's also true that we sent a snowman to cook in a kitchen at heat. Feels like a poor idea. Okay.
Hannah means
Let's go to Chez Remy. You uncrafted 12 slow cookers as you realized you were burning through Dreamlight and could have been using ancient cookers. Ah, well, yes. Olaf, what have you done?
Oh, so glad you made it.
Gracious, what is going on? Why is everything such a mess? Olaf, you said you were gonna make a hot drink and not unleash a hurricane.
Oh,
Don't worry, the hot cocoa's almost ready. I couldn't find what Anna usually uses, so I improvised. Why does it smell like you put mushrooms in a coffee maker? I sense a kitchen disaster coming. No disaster. My top secret recipe is mushrooms and coffee beans simmering in a pot together. I feel like, hear me out, that's something that could potentially work for something, but I don't think for hot cocoa. Okay, strange. What made you come up with that combination? Logic. Cocoa is made from beans and coffee is beans, and the mushrooms are white and fluffy like marshmallows. Oh. I see your logic, but I think you just made a very weird soup. But you haven't even tried it yet. I'm sure you're gonna love it. This is a catastrophe. How can I direct complete chaos? Sometimes it just happens and you clean up the mess. Fine, fine. I will not panic, but rather act with dignity and decisiveness. Speaking of decisiveness, my D&D character that I'm playing right now, she's a rogue. One of her core character, like, personality traits is being decisive. Let me just say, it is incredibly difficult to play a character who is very decisive when you yourself are a very indecisive person. That is what I'm learning.
How interesting.
I shall tidy up while Tink serves customers so that Remy won't suffer any loss of business. Thanks, I appreciate that. Well, if you need me, I'll be pondering fun winter facts. Okay, listen, I got this. Serve clients and Chez Remy. You don't want me to clean this up first? Make this. This. And we'll make this. Was that a memory I heard? It was. Don't mind if I do. Ooh, one more. Your TikTok has been full of D&D potluck evenings. I miss playing D&D in person. I play online now because all of us live in different places. But when we would play in person, it was so fun. We'd always bring snacks.
So glad you're here.
I have your order. Why did I say order? There you go, Mirabelle.
Hi.
And Moana, there you go as well. Oh, you know what I do need to rewatch though? I need to rewatch Has Been Hotel. Because the second season comes out at the end of this month, doesn't it? Thank you for serving Remy's customers. He and I have succeeded in making true hot cocoa for Her Majesty Queen Anna. Actually, it's almost hot cocoa season 2. Oh, I love hot chocolate. I'm eternally grateful to you, Tink. No problem. I like cooking. Yes, Chef Remy told me you have quite the talent for it. Now then, there's one last thing we must do before the carnival can begin. Would you assist and place this item in the Frosted Heights to begin the festival? I commissioned Kristoff to make it especially for the occasion. Oh! You could also consider dressing in some warmer clothing for the event. I'd hate for you to catch a cold. Cogsworth, place the winter carnival counter and dress in something warm. Consider it done.
Oh, that's good.
How'd I get so many star coins? Planting and harvesting a lot of pumpkins, and then cooking a lot of pumpkin puffs with said pumpkins while I was trying to complete the gardening and cooking memories. Ask Olaf about winter trivia. I can do that, I think. I kind of want to know what Olaf has to say. Thanks for hanging out, Lucy. I hope you have a wonderful sleep. Okay. Olaf. Oh, there he is. Oh. He done blew his nose off.
Hi, it's me, Olaf.
Hi, Tink. Would you like a fun winter fact? I'd love one. Did you know that Arctic means land with bears, while Antarctic means land with no bears? Amazing. Another fun winter fact, please. Also, why are there bears in Antarctica if Antarctic means no bears? Did you know? Did you know? What is that from? Oh, I don't go on TikTok really. The only time I go on TikTok is when my sister sends me TikToks in like a group chat or something. But there's a creator that was randomly recommended to me one day on YouTube. He does YouTube shorts. I'm assuming they're also TikToks. He does like things about like nutrition and stuff. And he starts most of his videos with, did you know? Did you know that a well-built igloo is strong enough to support the weight of an adult standing on top of it? That's very impressive, actually. Give me another one. Did you know that no two snowflakes are exactly the same? I did, okay.
Don't you just
Thanks,
love
Olaf.
summer?
Okay. Place the frozen hot cocoa thing. And here.
Oh,
Beautiful. We love seeing a castle with lots of I'm like, why am I doing this? With lots of icy things blocking your entrance.
Hey, over here!
All right, Anna, Miss Anna.
Wow, am I happy to see you.
This carnival is amazing. It's just like the ones back in Arendelle.
Interesting.
The pleasure was all ours, Your Majesty. Now then, what are my next orders? Enjoy the carnival? And Cogsworth, I really don't want to give you any orders.
Yes.
Oh my, did I do something wrong? Are we in trouble? What? No, not at all. I just don't like ordering people around. I mean, as a queen, sometimes I have to give orders, but usually I just listen to what people want and try to help them. Cogsworth, why don't you take a break?
Do go on.
I suppose I could try.
Did you know books are the windows to the world?
You did well, Cogsworth. The whole village was able to enjoy what you made. Thank you, Tink. I had rather hoped my employment would be longer lasting, though. You really don't need to work here, Cogsworth. I suppose you're right. I have shelter and all of my other needs are taken care of here. All that's missing is purpose. And you can put Royal Winter Carnival Planner on your resume now. Why, yes, I can. And perhaps this is only the beginning.
Don't forget,
Okay.
I'm here to help.
Amazing. Let me see what my mail is. Where is it? Yes. Do we have it? Dear Tink, although Queen Anna of Arendelle no longer requires my services, it was a pleasure working alongside you in her employ to create a winter carnival. However, let us never mention Olaf's mushroom cocoa concoction again. Your dear friend, Cogsworth. Nice. I feel like we've completed... Oh, I forgot we have these quests too. That's fine. Oh, they're locked anyway. Okay. Yes, we've done half of Cogsworth's quest line, so I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap up today. I feel happy with the progress. We did all of Lumiere's quests and half of Cogsworth's, and that was after spending a long time just talking about reset stuff and doing whatever. Okay. I am going to see if anybody else is playing so we can go and raid and share some love. And YouTube Studio changed its layout and it's stressing me out a little bit. And I will be back on Friday with a member stream, so definitely come hang out if you're a channel member. We'll probably be playing Dreamlight Valley, although as always, no promises. And then I'll be back on Sunday for a public stream that y'all can come to, and definitely Dreamlight Valley, so that'll be good. We're gonna go see Poppy, who is doing refresh day, decorating, and some valley tours. So please pop by, share some love, be kind, and have a wonderful rest of your day or night, and take care of yourselves. I'll see y'all soon. Goodbye, everybody.